Hi, my internet is fucking up. I don't know what's going on with it. I guess it's just gonna be one of those days. Yay. Oh, is that what it is? Well, god damn it, son. That's it. Protest the sun. Protest the sun. That's it. Get this shit the fuck out of here. Let me restart this as well.
Going down my sinuses. I still have stuff in my throat, but my nose isn't really running anymore today, which is great. I probably will still have to blow my nose from time to time and clear my throat, but certainly it should not sound as bad as it has the last couple of days that I've been here trying to recover. And again, I apologize. I'm going through this cold and trying to recover as fast as I can, and it's a pain in the butt. You know, it is what it is. I gotta tough through it, and probably after tomorrow, hopefully when I come back on Friday, I'll feel a lot better. Yuck. Okay. So here's the deal. Before we even begin with anything, because I'd like to obviously talk about how yesterday's streams went, I want to talk a little bit about last night when I actually dropped into the Kino Casino stream for like an hour to chat with those guys and a few other things. But today is July 31st. It's the last day of July, okay? Without any drama here or anything, this has been a much slower month for me when it has come to revenue here on the channel. And I'm not talking like tips and stuff like that. That's been fine. But things like super chats, memberships.
Peter came in here to join us, guys.
There's definitely a couple of good reasons. Number one, there really wasn't any big new release this month. You know, I was playing the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, but outside of that, can you even name one big release that happened in July that would have brought people to the channel and said, hey, I want to give some memberships, or, you know, I want to do a big super chat? No. Not at all.
Peter's my
all right,
dog.
And this happens. There's ups and downs when you're a content creator like me who's a gamer. Next month, I certainly believe things will pick up with games like Black Myth Wukong and Star Wars Outlaws and the Black Ops beta and other things near the end of the month. Like, there's a crazy amount of stuff that looks like is going to release near the end of next month. Plus, next month, I've got big React content coming out because I'm going to be reacting to the Review Tech USA documentary and my own documentary, both being made by June the King. So I'm going to have a good variety of content next month that likely will bring an increase of support. But today is the last day of the month. If you would like to help out, please contribute today in some way. Anything would be appreciated whatsoever.
Yep.
Because today is the last day of the month.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong slide.
I basically will get credit for in August. So whether it's a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, or a gifted membership, or some tips here today, everything helps the channel.
Guys.
And I would appreciate that. A good, strong final day of the month would be a great help. I really enjoyed this month, by the way. I don't want you to think that, oh, because there was no good releases or whatever, what a bad month, or what a boy. I had a great time this month. Did we not? I mean, think about it. We had a lot of fun chill streams of Stardew Valley. We enjoyed the premiere of Nintendo World Championships. Street Fighter 6 had my best month ever. Like, this literally was my best month ever in the game. I'm in master rank with multiple characters all raising ranking points above 1,500, with my highest being Bison, who's above 1,600 master rank points, right? Taking out all the bosses in the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC legit. You know, I wasn't cheesing. I didn't have to like summon to cheese my way through the final boss. You know, that was great. I mean, so many great things this month that I go back and think about now, and it's like, it was a good one.
Okay, we really do gotta.
And this is just historically what happens. It's very rarely
messing with my streams,
if you look at all the
with my livelihood.
Like
how am I gonna pay my bills?
The GTA trilogy for the first time, so
my
obviously I had a huge increase then. And I think COVID year, you know, 2020, we had Ghost of Tsushima, and that was a big boost during that summertime. Outside of that, the summer is like always freaking slow. Okay. So, thanks in advance to anyone who supports the channel today. And I would appreciate that if we had a solid finish. Okay.
What the absolute heck? What the
let's
chicken
now
McNuggets?
Talk, shall we? Let's now talk about what I did yesterday
on Kino Casino, guys.
You know, instead of the React stuff that I did all day Monday, I went back to gameplay yesterday, and it was a good day. First stream, I finished up Fallout 4, and actually, I was kind of keeping everyone at the edge of their seat. And the reason I say that is because no one really knew how I was going to. What the hell? Guess what? It's not recording.
Yeah, because you're dumb.
I'm not kidding. The podcast isn't recording for some reason.
Because you're not a smart person.
I gotta start over.
Oh my god, he's gonna start over from square one.
I don't know what happened. I swear I hit record, and I guess I'm so excited about feeling better, I didn't hit record.
Bro, awkwardly enough, you sound worse.
How long have I even been talking? Like 5 minutes? I'll do an abridged intro. Oops. Okay? I'll do an abridged intro, I promise you.
What's going on here?
Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. You know it would help if I was recording when I played the intro, huh? Hold on.
Peter, stop. Hold up. I can't. I think it's live. I'm trying to get his chat to pop up on screen. But for some reason, it just won't. Shit. What happened here?
Good morning, everyone.
No
For those
fucking
on
way.
demand, welcome to the show. For those on stream, welcome back, because this is the second time I'm doing the intro. I forgot to hit record this morning.
This
I'm an
fucking
idiot.
dork.
Luckily, it was only like 5 minutes. So welcome to the show, everyone. Good news is I'm feeling better. I actually got a good night's sleep. My nose is not running anymore.
What
so
is
because of
going
that,
on
I think
here?
today will be a less gross day than the last two. But I am still getting over this
Okay,
cold,
so
please
I
bear with
can't
me.
get his
But I'm
chat to
back.
pop
It's my
up on
final
screen. I
consecutive
don't know
streaming
why
day
it
of the
won't.
week. It's the final day of the month. We got a great show with
That's
some
not
gaming
what I
news lined up. I'm
want.
going to talk
I
a
want
little
this
bit
one.
about appearing on the Kino Casino show in their chat last night, which I did for about an hour, which was pretty fun. And, of course, today is the return of Blanca in Street Fighter 6, so hopefully my feeling better will allow me to perform better in the game. Haven't played it in a while. So all this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast. But I already did an intro, so I'm not doing it again. All right. So welcome to the show, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024. And real quickly, by the way, let me once again do the intro. Here's what I said. I said, here's the deal. This year, July was slow. And what I mean by that is...
Hold on. Let me see if we can hear him. Hey, Chonkers, are you a fat dog? Chonkers, are you a fat dog? You a fat dog? Ooh, give me one. Give me one. Arr. Give me one. Arr. Did you guys hear him? Give me one. Arr. He won't do it.
There were no major new releases. I was playing the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, but that had already been released. So there was residual following for that, but nothing else after that.
Make sure to watch the door.
There were no other new releases in July. I was basically just doing ongoing playthroughs. I did my best ever gameplay of Street Fighter 6, reaching new heights with each of the characters that I have in Master Rank, having my best ranking ever with Bison in the 1600s and still climbing of Master Points. You know, beat the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC legit.
No,
on the
he
final
didn't
boss without
beat
summoning,
it legit.
which was awesome. Had a great time with chill games like Stardew Valley. Finished up my Riven remake playthrough. Shoot, we did so much this month, it's hard to remember. I remember we're ending strong with Marvel Rivals beta and stuff like that. So, overall, it's been a great month, but very slow month when it comes to revenue. I'm way down this month, and that's no one's...
You damn ass dorks aren't giving me all your money. How dare you? Didn't you know that this is my
Your
business?
fault. That's what happens.
I don't
when
do this for fun.
You get a month that doesn't have a lot of releases. As a content creator like me that covers video games, you get months that are like all over the place, like this. And I think August will be better. In August, we've got multiple big new releases at the end of the month. Plus, I'm doing special React content to multiple documentaries in August. So I think we're going to be fine.
It's torture, bro.
However, today, if you're watching this on demand or if you're here live, if you would like to help out, please contribute to my streams today. Anything would help. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips, all would help for this final month end push. And I absolutely would appreciate if anyone could contribute today. That would help a lot, okay? So thank you in advance. All right, now that that's out of the way,
Yeah,
let's
thanks
talk
for the
about
money, dummy.
yesterday and the content that I put out. We'll talk a little bit about last night, and then we'll move forward to today and the schedule and all the rest of the good stuff. I have game news to cover today. We have a good show. So yesterday, I turned
Nice.
to gameplay after having been sick on Sunday and then having to make up the React content on Monday. The first stream, I finished up Fallout 4. This was my ongoing next-gen playthrough of Fallout 4. Excuse me.
See you later, buddy. Have a good day.
As you can see, I'm still getting over the cold. It's not fully gone, and that's going to happen a lot today. So yeah, it was my next-gen playthrough of Fallout 4 that I had started way back in April to coincide with the Prime Video TV series. At that time, it had gotten a lot of attention and support. Now, not so much. 60 hours in, people really have lost interest, and even the attendance on the streams has been quite low. So I was like, let's wrap it up. And I kind of kept people on the edge of their seat because no one really knew how I was going to finish it, including me. Like, I didn't know who I was going to side with. I won't spoil, but basically I went back and forth between two factions till kind of the very end. And now it's done. So I hope that you'll give it a look. We had like just enough time on the stream to wrap it up. I had a great time with it. So I hope that you will check it out here on the channel on demand if you haven't seen it live. Okay? Last night on the late stream, we checked out the Marvel Rivals closed beta for the first time on a full stream. You know, I played it only for like 90 minutes during my marathon on Saturday.
Big Birds, how
so
are you? I got the Magneto skin.
Last night. And since a lot of people are asking me, how does it play? Is it good? What do you think? Let me give you my thoughts right now. It absolutely is very similar to Overwatch. And when I say Overwatch, I mean classic Overwatch. Okay? I don't mean modern Overwatch 2 and all the weird shit in there that they keep changing. We're talking like classic Overwatch where each character kind of fills a particular role. The visuals, the kill cams, the art style, there's sprays you put on the walls, there's interaction between the characters with dialogue. I mean, like, I'm not even kidding you. It definitely feels like Overwatch. It feels like they took that idea and took a whole bunch of shit out of there and just slapped the Marvel IP on it. And there you go. You've got Marvel Rivals. Now,
in a minute, Chunk. Okay?
Excuse me. The one major difference is it's third person instead of first person. Can I be honest here? I think Marvel Rivals would be better as a first person game. I do.
But then
there's distinct times when you're playing,
the Marvel
and all you want to do is maintain a shot on an enemy, and so they get up in your face and start like sliding against you, and you can't, because you're third person, you can't really turn your character fast enough to maintain your shot. And keep in mind, there's no lock-on in this game, so you keep missing. I mean, that's actually a valid tactic. If someone's shooting you a lot, run towards them and mob them, and now they can't shoot you anymore. In Overwatch, you just turn in first person and shoot them and kill them. It's not a big deal. In this game, it's a problem, okay? So I think the reason is, number one, they want to differentiate themselves from Overwatch. If it was first person, that would be like blatant theft, right? And number two, it's the Marvel IP, and they want to have those characters in your face at all times. And I think one of the major complaints about a game like Overwatch is you don't see your character at all times. So if you're buying the skin, great, but you don't see it until you do like a third-person thing or there's a kill cam or whatever, right? Well, in this game, you see your character constantly. So now you're going to have incentive to constantly be buying those skins and customizables, which, by the way, seems to be the monetization model they'll be going for because the game is free to play, supposedly, when it will release early next year. They're just going to try to sell all these downloadable things as a way to make profit on the game. So, yeah, now, I play with a bunch of characters, okay? And I'll just say this. It feels to me like a lot of the characters are mishmashes of existing classes in Overwatch. Like, for example, the Punisher
is for a long
Soldier
time.
76 combined with Bastion. Because he fires his gun just like Soldier 76. When you use his ultimate, it's like an ultra tracking gun just like Soldier 76, but his ability is a turret that he puts down, like when Bastion transforms into a turret. So he's kind of like a hybrid between two characters. But and a lot of characters seem to be like that. Like Adam Warlock is kind of like the healing and buffing capabilities of Mercy, where he can raise people from the dead. But he also has like a good sniping ability. So he's kind of a hybrid again.
Wait,
It's
what?
Namor, and he has little turrets, and those are kind of like the turrets that Symmetra
Chill
will put
did
out,
what?
right? But he doesn't have
Wait,
portals.
Chill did
Another
what?
character has portals, Doctor Strange. So it's like they separate
Wait a minute. Chill did what?
Strange. So it's like they separated all the abilities from the
Oh.
Overwatch archetypes and just slapped them together in a different way
God damn
to
it.
fit the Marvel IP.
Got
Separated all the
You got
abilities from
me.
the Overwatch archetypes and just slapped them together in a different way to fit the Marvel IP, and there you have it. Is that bad?
Man,
Is
there's
that good?
really nobody about,
I guess that's
is
a
there?
subjective question. Like, there was never a time when I was playing the game and I was like, man, I'm bored to tears, this sucks. But I will say it is kind of chaotic. The game has quite a lot of visual effects going on. And when you're in a firefight and you're surrounded by people
Man,
all
he
firing
cannot
into
handle-
one area or mashing buttons because they're melee fighters all in
He
one
cannot
area.
handle the
You
fucking
will,
visual
most of the time, have no idea what's
effects.
going on. All right? There were
Old
times when
man
I was a
yells
character
at
who was supposed
video
to be like a
game
tank,
for
like
being
Thor or
video
the Hulk.
game.
And I run in, and my health went from 800 to 0. Dead. Just bye. It
Yeah, because you
just
suck.
happened.
You
I don't
ran
even know
in
what
with
hit
no
me.
defense.
It could have been anything. Like, there was a million things on the screen. So, is it really strategic? I feel like it could be strategic. But when you get into these crazy firefights, it's just chaos. Okay? But I think what's going to happen is as people play it more, they will definitely realize that each character has their own role. You know, like Hulk, at first I thought, oh, Hulk will be this brutish melee fighter. He's not at all. He's a tank who has ranged attacks and buffs the party with defense shields. Did you ever think that you would say that Hulk would be a defensive buffer character? I mean, no.
But
that's how they made him in
is
this
literally
game.
a defense.
So that's what I mean. Once
against
you figure the role out, I think it's more clear cut how to use these characters. Like at first,
Yeah,
I thought
it's just a clone, bro.
Scarlet
And then
Witch was
he's like,
really, really
"What?
weak.
What
She
is
has low
this?
HP.
This isn't
But then
Marvel.
I realized that her ranged attack was incredibly good and would charge up an even better ranged attack. And she has the ability to phase through things invincibly, so she can kind of get out of situations where she's being mobbed. And she can get to high points and vantage points in certain areas. What I've
If I
also
could
noticed is that
drive,
certain
bro,
characters seem
I would
better in
be
certain situations. For example,
Halfway there.
Spider-Man. He can
Spider-Man.
swing up to 3 times way high up in the sky, so he can really get across an entire open map really fast. But indoors, the swing sucks. You go to do it, and you keep getting stuck on doorways, getting stuck on ceilings. You're like, oh, this is terrible. So indoors, Spider-Man kind of stinks. But outdoors, he's incredibly good. He's swinging in, webbing, punching, swinging out, swinging in, webbing, punching, swinging out, and you can't hit the guy. Like, he's all over the place super fast.
Almost
So
like
really, I
he's
think
fucking
it depends
Spider-Man.
on the map in the
What?
situation. And I think that's what will happen is people will switch archetypes and characters depending on the map and the stage and stuff like that. So seems like there's a lot to it. You know, now I've played about 3.5 hours of it, and I've played
Where
with
the fuck are
probably about
people?
60% of the cast, maybe. There's still quite a few characters I haven't used yet, and I am planning on doing another stream of it this coming Saturday during the daytime stream. So for those of you who couldn't make a late night stream, it will be the major
Oh, there
stream
they are.
on Saturday, and that will basically be my final session of it because the beta, I believe, ends August 5th. So it's a final opportunity to give it a test and see what I think about it. And supposedly, I'm supposed to get a beta code to give out because yesterday when I was playing the game, I hit level 6, and they said when you hit level 6, you unlock a free code to share with your viewers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna boot up during the show. I'm gonna see if they've sent me that code yet, and if they did, I'm gonna give it out live. Like, I don't see why I wouldn't. I want someone to enjoy this game over the course of the week. Be able to
What?
play it all week. So let's see if they gave it to me. And if not, I'll just keep checking. You know,
Be
over
a
the course of this
Dale
week until they
troll.
finally
I
send it to me.
can't stay
But I
up
absolutely
that
want
early.
someone
I
here
can't
to
stay up
enjoy
that
it just
late
like I
and
have.
be up
Okay,
that
I mean,
early.
I'm only enjoying it because
No.
someone sent a code to me
I
randomly,
can't.
and I was lucky. So you know, it's only fair to pay it forward, right? I'll give a look here. I'll boot it up and see what happens. Anyway,
I'll boot it up.
I'll turn off the game audio that way it doesn't bother you guys.
Oh shit, it's open. Let's see what's over here.
Our media audio source.
Coming for
There it is. If I do this,
open.
now you guys shouldn't hear it. Let me know if you hear anything from the console. You shouldn't. So hopefully you don't hear this right now as I boot the game up.
Oh my god, you're taking forever.
Anyway,
Open. Open.
Cool, right? Excellent. So let's see what happens with that. So I had a good time with it last night. I did. All right, and Again, more coming this weekend. Can you guys hear any game noise right now? Hopefully
Can you
not.
hear any
'cause I
game
think I
noise?
muted it.
Any game noise, guys?
Okay,
Can you hear it?
So that
We'll
was
watch it
yesterday.
in a
Now,
minute, bro.
last night,
I promise.
after all my streams, after spending some time with my wife, and we went to bed. My wife had to go to bed early because she had work early today. I had a little bit of extra time, and I just so happened to jump onto the Kino Casino stream over on Kick to see what those guys were up to. And by the way, no, I don't have a code. Oh man, no, they didn't.
Because you're
send it or
not good
nothing.
enough.
Shoot,
they
I
don't
was
want
really
you
hoping I would
to
have it today
recommend
give
it
out,
to
but
people.
I don't have it yet.
They're like, oh, this
Nope.
guy Darkside Phil, he's such a weirdo.
All right, well,
he
I'll
likes
check later
weird
today then.
people. He hangs
Sucks.
out with pedophiles. Conker, stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife had to go to bed early last night because she had to go to work.
She had to
today
go
early,
and meet Tyrone
it
for
was only
coffee this
around,
morning, bro.
like right around midnight, I want to say Pacific time. So I
That's
was
not
I was
early,
we were in
bro.
bed, and she went to sleep, and I was like, well, let's see what these guys are doing. And I turned on their show, and they were doing their thing. They were talking about a bunch of stuff I know absolutely nothing about. They were talking about iDubbbz, and they were talking about some other guy I never heard of.
Bro,
But
you can't
it's
not
fun
know
because
about iDubbbz.
when I'm over there, like, listen,
Even if you
again,
don't know
I know these
iDubbbz,
guys are not my biggest
If you're a
fans.
part of the
They've
internet,
made
you
fun
have
of me
to
just
know
like
of
everyone
iDubbbz,
else
bro.
over the years. They razz me. They give me
They
the business
razz
when
me.
I do something
They
stupid,
did.
which everyone has the right to do, correct? But at the same time, I feel like these guys treat me more fairly because they look at all the other people out there who are doing awful things, and they look at me and they're like, "Why does everyone razz and,
No,
and
they
kinda, like,
don't.
hate on Phil?
They really
when
don't. What
He
the hell?
doesn't really do anything like these other people." Yeah, you can say every once in a while he has a flaw or whatever, and he does something stupid, and we call him out for it. But all the things that people say about him is like most of it doesn't even matter if it's true. Some of it's not true at all. It's just ridiculous that he gets this amount of hate, and so I feel like that's a fair assessment. Quite
I
frankly. You know
died.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with that. Razz me if you want. Make fun of me. I'll razz myself. Right? I don't care. I know that I'm not.
You very clearly do care, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't lock down your chat 24/7, bro. You're lying.
Perfect, right?
I don't believe I'm perfect. I just like to put on the perception that I am
You have to
perfect.
redeem the code manually, and how to do it. They give out limited codes per day. How do I get it? How would I get the code? Exactly.
He doesn't understand sarcasm. He really doesn't.
Yeah, how would I get the code exactly?
Dude, I was so hyped this morning when I unlocked the fucking Magneto
8
skin.
p.m. doesn't mean they send it to every day 8 p.m. Someone had mentioned that the other day, right?
What?
I know what they've said about me. I'm not stupid. People are so dumb. They think like I've done absolutely no research at all about anyone, right?
You haven't. You don't know
Right?
them. Dude, you don't know them. They're playing you. They're buddy trolling you.
Right? Oh my god. The event can be found on the homepage. There's a
For sure.
banner which changes between
What's your name?
advertising new characters and invite codes. Top left corner, of course, pick the latter one. Oh shit. All right, let me try again. Hold on. Let's look again. Oh my god, now it won't boot. Anyway, went by there and just kind of chimed in on the stuff that they were talking about.
Oh, on
Didn't really
PlayStation?
know
Okay, hold
much
up.
of what to say because I don't know who these
Let me
people
switch
are.
to-
That have to, like, I know who iDubbbz is, but I've never watched any of his stuff. It's
You're
not like I have much to
lying,
say, but,
dude. You're full of shit.
Thor and Jeff. No, I don't see. I see a banner. Marvel Rivals Clash. And I don't see anything here. Galactica's Quest. Embark on missions. Oh, wait. Whoa. What's happened? How do I... What? Apparently, I've hit level 12 in an event, and I didn't even know this existed. What is this event? Complete daily missions or challenges to rack up event XP and score sweet loot. Apparently, I unlocked an Iron Man costume. That Steam Power costume? Apparently, I already have it. Apparently, I have a costume for Rocket Raccoon.
I think I sent it. I think if that's
So-
you, okay, yeah.
So I wasn't paying any attention to it. Apparently, I've unlocked a bunch of stuff. So I don't know what I do here. Yeah, apparently now I'm working towards that Spider-Man costume. Huh. I see. Someone has said they unlocked the Venom costume. Yeah, here it is. That blue Venom costume. That's cool. That's level 30. I'm only at level 12. Damn, this thing keeps going. If you played the heck out of this, you unlock up to level 42 of free unlockables in the game.
Oh, I'm still gonna
ton.
play some Fortnite.
You won't get to keep any of those, only the blue Venom skin. Well, I'm not going to hit level 30. Even though I play this as the main stream on Saturday like I'm planning. Dude, there's no way I'm going to hit level 30. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing it that much, so I guess I'm not keeping any of this stuff. It's neat, though. It's neat to see what the kind of stuff they're going to be doing.
Damn it.
All right. Well, I don't see this code you guys are talking about. I'm looking here on the banners and everything. I don't see anything. So I'm guessing I don't have a code to give out yet.
All right.
Or unlock or whatever. I don't know. I don't see a way to do it. So I guess what I'll have to do is
Okay,
keep
give me a
checking. Did you
minute.
guys say 8
I'm gonna
PM?
take a dab real
'Cause I
quick,
didn't-
and
I
then
didn't
we'll
hit
jump
level
into a
6 until
match.
after 8 PM yesterday.
Oh
So maybe you have to
no,
hit
we
level
got
6
a
and then it hits
Magneto
8
bot.
PM and then they send you the code? Is
Here,
that how it
hold up.
works? So, anyway. All right, so I'll keep checking for you guys again. I definitely want to give out that code when I get it for you guys.
JDX the kid really
Excuse me.
wants us to go and watch Dale.
Ugh, stupid cold sucks.
No Dale, no Fortnuts. Boop, boop.
Okay. All right. So let me get back on track.
All right.
So anyway, I hung
Oh,
out with the guys
shit.
on Kino Casino for like an hour. It was
I
fun.
don't- I don't
We had a
have-
good time.
I don't have
And
the
basically,
rogue skin, but I have
the
most
way I
of
see
the
it
other
is,
ones.
Listen, I know that these guys
I
are
have
about
Captain
drama,
Marvel,
right?
Captain America,
But at least they're
Black
treating me
Panther,
fairly. And that's a
fucking
change that I haven't
Taskmaster,
had in a long time. I haven't actually had someone just treat
Venom,
me fairly in a long time. It's not about getting your butt
Batman,
kissed.
Deathstroke,
It's about
and
like,
Wonder Woman,
hey, here's somewhere where I can just drop in every once in a while
Wolverine,
and say hi.
and Deadpool, Magneto
and
as
feel
well.
welcome and
Those
hang
are the
out,
only ones I
talk
have
with
for
them and have a good
comic books.
time, as opposed to, oh look,
Well, and
I want to
Shredder.
just
I
drop
have
in and say
Shredder,
hi.
too. I
Oh,
might
it's
use
time for the
Shredder.
interrogation. It's time for the firing squad to come out and execute me publicly and be insanely critical of me and ask me 400 personal questions.
Let me
that you
take
know
a
I'm not
dab
gonna
and we'll
answer.
jump in.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different to just have somewhere to hang out, which is something cool to do. Like, again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. With the side scrollers thing last year, that's what it was supposed to be. They reached out to me and said, do you want to be a guest on our show? Look, all these guests were lining up because we restarted our show, our podcast. And I said, yes. And then they said, oh, well, because of who you are, because all your detractors contacted us, we now want to do a giant in-depth, interview instead. Wait, what? How about
That's
you treat
not
me
what
fairly
he
like
said.
everybody else?
That's not what
Instead of
happened
treating me
either.
like dirt. Because I
That's
have
literally
detractors,
not what
right?
happened.
And I don't feel like I'm being treated
You
like
went to
dirt
them
when I'm on
for
their
a
show.
fucking interview.
You know what I mean? So that's nice. I can just come in and hang out with them and have a good time. That's what it's all about, right? So I'll continue to talk with those guys. From time to time, you may see me if I have a night where I have like a free hour before I go to sleep, because they stream the same times as me. Like, they stream during my late streams. They stream way later than me, though. So that's why, like, last night I was going to sleep. I had an hour and I jumped in there. I was able to like hang out and chat with them. I'm definitely not going to be in there every time that they're streaming. In fact, I don't even know what their streaming schedule is. It was just like random that they were streaming and I dropped by and I was like, oh, hey, there they are. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But we have had some discussions about the possibility of maybe having some interactions and collabs and stuff. Notably, as you know, I am absolutely 100% going to react to the Review Tech USA documentary coming out by June the King sometime in early August. Okay? Now, would it be cool to be able to do like a crossover deal where we could do like a react together on that? I think so. I think that would be kind of neat. and it would be unique content, something that I've never really done before, right? At the same time, I don't know how to make it work because we don't know when it is. Like, if we knew right now, if we knew, oh, it's
If we knew
August 7th, and it's coming out at noon, I'd be like, dude, all right, cool.
It's like SpongeBob when he's trying to, when he just got to the deep and he's trying to talk to people, and the one dude's like, hello, how are you? That's how Phil is with his snorts. How are you? Get the fuck out of here, you snorting ass pig bitch.
We can figure out how we're going to do it. Either they can join me or I can join them. We could be watching the video together in some kind of a thing, right? Like a group viewing thing over the internet. That way when we pause, we're all seeing it pause together and resume together and stuff like that. You know? I think that would be nice, but the problem is we don't know when it is. So if we get concrete information on exactly when it's coming out, then we could plan it. But right now, I feel like it's just kind of like this weird thing where we're like waiting and we don't know yet. I mean, the good news is there's no new games or anything coming out in early August. So it's not like my schedule isn't available to be shifted around. It is. But, you know, they're on the East. They're actually like Eastern time zone. And I'm Pacific time zone. So they're Eastern Standard Time. I'm Pacific Standard Time. So even there, it makes it even tougher to figure out. So what I'll do, I'll be talking with these guys. We'll try to figure stuff out. I'll also see if we can figure out when this thing is coming out. All right, and go from there. And I'll let you know. But you already know I'm already reacting to it. It's already happening.
It's unbelievably pathetic.
But we may now do like a crossover event deal.
It's pathetic. It really is.
Okay, so if you're into that kind of stuff, go check them out on Kick.
One sec,
might
guys.
not be your cup of tea. Certainly, you know, that's not the kind of stuff that I do here.
One sec,
I'm not
sorry.
sitting here doing drama content all day or anything like that. But they've been very nice to me, you know, and yeah, cool. All right, so I guess we'll see how it goes. All right, fair enough. So again, welcome to any of you who may be people coming in from Kino Casino. This week, I've seen an influx of viewers, an influx of subscribers. I probably got like 200-300 new subscribers this week alone that probably weren't natural viewers, but people who came from the casino, and that's nice. It's nice to have you. Again, if you want to come here and have chill streams with me, all right, that's what you're going to find here. I'm not the kind of guy, I'm not going to be sitting here talking about drama all day.
Apparently,
you know,
the people or
chill
a place across the street is getting some kind of fucking air conditioner installed or some shit.
You know, when I'm over there, on the, you know, if I'm joining one of their streams and kind of hanging out with them, then obviously I'm going to roll with whatever they're doing too. Okay. Excuse me. Oh man, I'm really sorry about this stupid cold pissing me off. No, Avarice, see, here's the thing. He says, we don't do drama content. Reacting to the R2 documentary is not that. And I think he's being facetious. Okay? When I'm reacting to a documentary, if you haven't noticed, first of all, I pick and choose the ones I react to.
It's still drama. It's still drama. You can't say I don't make sandwiches while you're working at a sandwich shop. You're literally reveling in the drama.
The reason is, the ones that I'm reacting to, I have some kind of a vested interest because somehow I'm involved.
And?
All right? With the Wings of Redemption documentaries I've reacted to, this is a guy people have referenced in my content over the years.
I can't.
This is a guy who
he's
had a
such a
career parallel
goddamn
to
hypocrite
mine on YouTube. And there were so many ways that I could compare my experiences with his, the things I've been through to the things he's been through, giving my takes on how he reacted to things and what he said over the years. People really liked my reaction content to his documentaries because it was insightful. You understand? I'm not just going to sit here and react to everything. I want to react to things that I feel that I can add some kind of educational insight into because of the unique positioning that I have being a YouTuber for 16 years and being involved with a lot of this shit. In the case of Review
exactly,
Tech, dude, this is a guy who, no exaggeration, has made half of his content about me for the last decade. And he's obsessed with me. And this is a man who has an unhealthy obsession with
and yet you're giving him the
people
attention he clearly wants from you.
Doubles down, triples down, and quadruples down on it. And it's to the point of...
Is he referencing me? Is he referencing me? because I'm the one that called him
The
out
way
on
that
it.
this guy talks about me, I'm not like Phil Burnell. I have a family, and I do this and that, unlike Phil Burnell. And by the way,
Oh,
may
shit,
the first burst
I-
be with you.
I kinda
Let's do an
just
annual
dipped. I'm
celebration
sorry.
of May the first burst. And you look at this shit and you're like, this guy is fucking
Let's go to
broken.
the town over here.
Irrevocably broken with the way that he's
Yeah.
acting. He's a man that's supposed to be an adult parent, and he acts like he's a fucking 7-year-old to get views on YouTube, right? Like, what the hell,
But you're
dude?
42 and you
So,
act like a 7-year-old
yeah,
to
like,
get views on
I
YouTube.
have a very big
What?
vested interest in reacting to his documentary.
Uh-huh.
Because number one, I want to know who actually is rich to think that he's better than me, like he says all the time, right? I want to know, who is this guy?
When
Where
did he ever
come
claim
from?
he's
What kind
well,
of
I mean,
content
a
did he
fucking
make
chicken with its
before
head
he
cut off
became
is
a
better
drama
than
YouTuber, which is what he
DarkSydeDrill, bro.
is, right? Like, he didn't always used to be
Bye-bye,
like that.
buddy.
So what happened that he became this drama YouTuber? Because he's, oh, it's
Oh.
news. It's not news. TMZ is not news. Okay? It's not. It's gossip. That's like saying tabloids are news. Tabloids are not news.
Tabloids
They're
are
gossip.
literally news.
You are a gossip girl. Like, literally, you are a gossip girl. A gossip queen, in fact. You're a queen of gossip on YouTube, and that's how
You're
you
a
made your
gossip girl.
million subs. That's a
You
gossip
better
girl.
enjoy your femininity. You gossip girl.
Well, I want to know how this all happened. All right? And I want to know, is there an actual reason why he has attached himself to me? What is the reasoning? Because it's, like I said, it's on the level of obsession. It's almost like he thinks that's the only thing he can do to get attention when the well runs dry. If there's no news today, go back to Phil, right? So anyway, that's, and again, if he wasn't obsessed with me, and if he didn't constantly have my name in his mouth, I would not give two shits about his documentary, and
You
I
don't
wouldn't
know
be
how to
reacting to
aim,
it.
bro. Don't
Doing the
aim
King
at
has
the
done
feet.
many documentaries over the last year. I haven't reacted to any of them. I don't care about those people. I'll let you know. I did watch a couple of them, actually, and I found them very entertaining, but I didn't react to them because I didn't think I had anything to really add to them. But this is a case I do. All right? So that's why I'm reacting.
You don't
to
have
it. But,
shit to add to
if
him.
I had other
You
people
just admitted to
joining
not knowing who he
me,
is.
and I'm sure those
So what
guys
do you
are gonna
have to
a lot more
add?
to say, and it might be very negative. But I'm gonna let everyone know, what I say, my opinions. They have the right to chime in and say what they want, but it's not representative of how I feel. Like I've told you guys, I don't wish anyone harm. I don't wish anyone at all negativity. I just want everyone to be happy, because I feel like if everyone was happy and well adjusted, they would just leave everyone else alone.
Yet
right?
you want to go
Like,
after
why would you
Rich.
want to have an
That
entire
doesn't
living
make sense.
bringing
You're
down others and making
contradicting
fun of
yourself.
people? If truly you liked your own life, why would you need to bring down others?
Well,
You
then
have
why are you
positivity
going
and things
after
around you
Rich?
that you're enjoying? You don't need to destroy others to get over. People who do this is
Oh.
because they're miserable. Their
But-
lives are terrible. They're not
What?
happy. They need to degrade everything around them so they feel better about themselves. Those are bullies. That's literally the definition of a
Turn
bully.
on Dale trolls?
Rich is a bully. Keemstar's a bully.
I will
These people are
not
all
turn
bullies.
on the
They're
Dale
career
trolls.
bullies, right?
I will be
So,
a troll for Dale
I'm
Gribble
fascinated
for
by
the
the
rest
story. I
of
want
my
to know
life.
what's going on, and I honestly hope
We'll watch him in a few minutes, bro.
that things would get better. But I don't know, because again, I don't even know what's going on with this guy. I'm not, at this point now, I see clips of him eating edibles on stream, and he can barely keep his eyes open. It's like, oh my god, this guy is something else. Like this, he thinks this is content. It's like it's sad. 1 million.
It's
subs.
more
This guy's 1
content
million
than
subs
you.
on YouTube. Holy
Homeboy
shit.
sits there, does nothing
Anyway,
all day.
So I'll have more information. Hopefully
can't
soon.
even play
I
a
gotta
video
work. Not
game
only
and
do I have to
react
talk
at
with
the
Kino
same
Casino
time.
guys, but a lot of this again is hinging on when this documentary will happen. for
I'll
us to be
turn
able to
on
arrange
the
anything.
DSP
So I gotta
trolls
try to
right
figure this
now. I'm
out,
coming after
okay?
you, Chill Murray.
Okay. All right.
Civil War. Fuck.
Okay, so I covered all that. Oh,
I
all right,
covered
so
it
what we'd
all.
like to do briefly. Let's do the schedule for the week.
Shit, I keep playing
Let's do
like
a little
I'm
bit about the news.
doing.
Oh, and but people are saying, well, what did you guys talk
solos.
about and stuff?
Sorry, bro.
Well, watch their archive stream on Kick. You go watch it right now, Kino Casino.
What'd you guys talk
From
about?
last night? I think I was only on there for like maybe an hour. I don't know, because it was so late, and then after that I went right to sleep. I was tired.
Right? They're both pieces of shit that harbor
See,
fucking.
I know that
awkward
this guy is
people.
not real. Hold on. Hold on a second here.
How is he saying anything while Darish is sitting there in his community, bro?
FYI, just so you guys know, this guy's not real in chat. He's fake. So I'm going to get rid of him.
Who is it? All right, I think we cleared this place out. Dude,
It's only a month-old YouTube account.
I'm living up to my name.
I'm in
a
contact.
death trooper, bringing death to
I'm
the
in contact
masses.
with those guys already, so. Excuse me.
They're
Okay,
fucking buddy trolling his ass.
Schedule. Today, Street Fighter 6 Blanca returns.
Yes, please
and
get to
Stardew Valley
Blanca.
chill on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you'll come by and hang out with me tonight. It should be a nice stream. We got an event going on in the game where I have to present like 7 pieces of product that I've created in the game of the highest quality, and I guess you get rewarded on how high quality they are, something like that. I think it's supposed to be representative of the midpoint of fall in the game. And then, so that'll be fun. And of course, keep in mind, those are interactive chill streams where we talk a lot.
No.
Tomorrow
That's
I'm off.
going
Tomorrow's my
towards
day off
the-
from streaming. When I come back on Friday,
Towards
it'll be the return of Nintendo
okay.
World Championships NES Edition, where I'll be doing challenge runs in classic NES games.
Oh, we
It
got
will actually
someone
be
approaching.
reset
I like
for
the
the
way
weekly
they
challenge. You know how they have a
redid
weekly
the,
circuit that you play?
The HUD.
Where basically you do
it's
like
a lot
3
easier
games
to
and then you
find
put yourself
people
against
now.
the world. So I did one last week, but now I have to see what the results are because now they've tallied them up. So I'm curious what ranking
Gotcha.
I actually got in that. And then there'll be a
Thanks,
new
bro.
one and stuff. It'll be a fun stream on Friday's main stream.
Where's his teammate?
And then Friday night will be Friday Night Fights.
I know
more
his
Street Fighter
teammate's
6,
gonna
I'm not
come
sure
for his card.
if it'll be
Come
Blanca or
on,
another
bro,
character.
Where are you?
Saturday we'll do our final Marvel Rivals closed beta stream on the day stream. And then Saturday night will be Stardew Valley. Okay? Sunday will be React Day, where
think
I
you
react
got it.
all day. You know, DSP versus the Internet Clip Show on DSP Reacts. The final Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games retro react over on DSP Throwback. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or however many days I stream, because I don't know. It's up to my wife's work schedule. Will be determined, to be determined, based
There
on what
has to be
happens with the
something
Street Tech
wrong with
documentary.
Cat.
But you'll probably see more Street Fighter. You'll see more NES challenge or more Nintendo World Championships, more Stardew Valley, and I want to do more of the SVC Chaos game that we just started playing. I've only played it once, and it was pretty silly fun. I'd like to play that again.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
And we do have potential to do something else.
For sure.
Because we do
Lead the
have
way.
about 3 weeks. Well, I guess at that point it'll be like 2.5 weeks before new releases come out. So maybe we could do a game that's like a smaller scale game and do that. All right. So we'll see. But it should be a fun week coming up. Now that we've wrapped up some of the like big lingering things that we've been doing, right? It should be a lot more fun. So good stuff there. Okay, I think that covers the schedule and everything. The only other thing I want to mention, we're about to have 2 new playthroughs begin over on DSP Throwback, because as of tomorrow, the LA Noire playthrough will conclude, a big over-hour finale to the playthrough. It's over an hour long. And,
Oh, yeah.
if you're maybe wondering, yeah, Phil, why wasn't
PPP
there a
is
new
the one
video
that was
today on DSP
scamming
Throwback?
everybody.
As I mentioned earlier this week, YouTube issues.
It's YouTube
keeps
issue.
auto-demonetizing the videos on the channel. Then the editors and I check them and say there's nothing that it should be demonetized for. We have to apply it for a review. It takes upwards of 2 days for YouTube to review it. Then they say, oh yeah, our AI is wrong, and then they approve it for ads. And this has been happening with tons of the videos on that channel because YouTube's AI is broken. Basically what happens is this. Once YouTube finds a couple of videos that it thinks may be demonetized, like let's say in LA Noire there was a bloody murder case and there was some nudity because the body was exposed. It was a slasher murder. Okay, so that video gets demonetized, right? All of a sudden, now the AI gets all uppity about it and literally flags every video on the channel as demonetized, and you have to manually dispute this to have a human look at the video and put ads on it. So we don't want to have videos going live on the channel quickly and then we can't get ads on them. So that's why you've noticed a delay and a stagger in the last week. There was a couple days that were like that where there was no new video, and that's why. So tomorrow should be the conclusion of LA Noire, and then the next video should be the conclusion of Dante's Inferno, and then we're starting 2 new events. The first is Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the original playthrough from 2012,
Nice.
with upgraded visuals, upgraded frame rate, better aspect ratio, improved audio, scrubbed of licensed music so you can listen to all of the dialogue and not have muted parts, blocked parts, or any copyright issues whatsoever. It will actually be an intact playthrough for the first time in over a decade. Plus 30-minute segments, proper titles, thumbnails. It's going to be a full rejuvenation of the Grand Theft Auto playthroughs of yesteryear. So it should be pretty fun. I can't wait to start putting those parts out and see what people think all these years later. It's one of my best playthroughs of all time by far. Pretty neat. So hopefully you'll check those out. Those should be going live within the week. And then the next playthrough is actually going to be the online play that I did in Red Dead Redemption 1. There's 2 different actual events. The first was...
he got me.
I want to say it was like 28 videos or something like that. And it was basically 4 to 5 hours of John Rambo and I teaming up with other people online and just kind of riding around.
Let's return to the lobby real quick.
So that we could make that raw footage into our Suicide Kings series where we would jump off of cliffs and, you know, do crazy stunts and shootouts and stuff. And then we did a second grouping of gameplay like a week later that was all the online multiplayer. So that was like the challenge events where you do like shootouts and stuff like that. That's based on stuff built into the game. It wasn't just like open world roaming. It was actually like built into the events of the game. So we have 2 whole different segments. I think one is
are
like
you still alive?
The other's 20 some parts. So that's a lot. That's a lot of footage there. So definitely, those 2 playthroughs alternating will probably go through all of August and likely a whole bunch of September. All right. Then what's next?
God.
I came up with this idea last night when I was actually looking at the hard drives of my archive videos. Get this. How about this? Starting in either late September or early October for Halloween, I start Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare playthrough. We'll remaster that. And
nobody gives a shit. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to take my dog to go to the bathroom. I'll put on the Dale clip. Wherever it is. What's this, Ronnie Blaze? Gout? Here, let me pull this off first. Huh? Oh. Okay. Whatever that happened. Okay, I watched the entire Kino stream while I worked today. Damn, that put on a great show. It reminded me, okay, somewhere where I can just drop in and have a good time for a bit without facing a firing line. Oh my god, dude. He doesn't understand buddy trolling. He doesn't. What the fuck is this? He's a dum-dum. If it was me and I was him, right, I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't care how nice they were to me. Given their reputation and what they've done to people, dude, I wouldn't touch them. Oh, God.
30s in, shut up for the 3 months. Appreciate you.
Okay, guys, hold on. I'll be right back.
Yo, you missed it. They put a clown filter on you. It's so good, bro. Yo, look at this shit. Look at the chat. I'm surprised that guy didn't get banned yet, bro.
I mean, it's seriously the equivalent to Cyrax not understanding that Music Biz Marty was buddy trolling him the entire time and only figuring it out after the fact. They've been trolling you this entire time, but now all of the sudden, because the 2 of you don't like Rich, they're not going to troll you? Come on. He's not smart. All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, puppy. You gotta be quick. I had to take my dogs to the bathroom. Sorry. It took a minute. Nah, he wanted to take his sweet ass time and walk around the front fucking yard. All right, let's turn down the music. We can get back to Dale now.
Who said they put a clown filter on you is so good, bro. Hold on, he got banned already. He fucking got banned already, bro.
Take care of your daughter, Dale.
Oh shit.
Right?
Oh, shit. Good fucking shit, bro.
A nigga will literally cut on the game the same time as me.
Dude, they're already trying to hack my Microsoft account. I got the notifications this morning. No, I'm kidding.
Good shit, good shit.
My dog is the only dog that
Gotta
specializes
take care of your
in
daughter, bro.
IT. Pete.
Damn, that shit fucked.
No, I missed
Gotta
it.
take care of your daughter, bro. Shit, bro.
Okay.
A nigga will literally cut on the game the same time as me to stalk me. I keep forgetting to mute voice chat, bro.
Oh shit.
Good shit, good shit.
Are you ready, Big
Gotta
Birds?
take care of your daughter, bro. Damn, that shit fucked with Dale, bro. Look at his face.
Rewind again? To the beginning?
Damn, that shit hurted him, bro. You know he's hurt right now, bro. Look at him. That shit pierced him, bro.
To the first voice chat. Okay, we'll just go from the beginning.
Dirty's in. Shout out for the 3 months. Appreciate you.
Yo, look at the chat. Hold on. Yo, you missed it. They put a clown filter on you. It's so good, bro.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, look at this shit. Look at the chat. I'm surprised that guy didn't get banned yet, bro. Who said they put a clown filter on you is so good, bro. Hold on. He got banned already. He fucking got banned already, bro.
They lean in manualed his ass.
Take care of your daughter, Dale.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he
shit.
dipped.
Good fucking shit,
Yeah,
bro.
Dale, pay that child
A
support.
nigga will literally cut on the game the same time as me to stalk me. I keep forgetting to mute voice chat, bro.
I keep forgetting to view the moisture. Blah, blah,
Good
blah.
shit, good
wait,
shit.
Wait. Boo-hoo.
Gotta take care of your daughter, bro. Damn, that shit fucked with Dale, bro. Look at his face.
It messed with his mental.
Damn, that shit hurted him, bro. You know he's hurt right now, bro. Look at him. That shit pierced him, bro. That shit pierced his fucking exterior.
I'm
It
probably gonna
damaged
cut this
his
off,
ego.
honestly.
Look, his chat is still talking about it, bro. Look. His chat's still talking about that
I'm
shit.
getting
All
stalked
right,
and
mark
I
your
just
place
cut on
where
the
you
game.
want to go. We'll drop there. Dude, they need to add Piccolo to Street Fighter. That would be so cool.
Yeah, hella lag, bro. It was literally just waking up spamming DPs.
Oh, I marked the wrong spot. Stop what?
3 rounds? Come on, bro.
Good job, Dale. Good job, man.
Anybody that gets on a mic, they basically try to spam these niggas to get them to say shit on a mic. Yup. Bro, the lengths these broke ass niggas go through is crazy. Doesn't matter what time I'm live, what I'm doing. All right, so where does the username come up on the screen when we're playing rank?
Dude said trolls are broke, but he got 121K in debt. Telling you, bro.
For
No
sure.
one projects like Dale, bro.
I think we got a guy over here.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, look at that. Yo, this dude really put a fucking screenshot.
Hide the screens.
Yo, Strings, you saw that? This motherfucker
dude's
really
doing
posted a
strings.
screenshot from
Could just probably type in black bar or something.
Yo, bro, hold on one second. Yo, this dude be saving screenshots from my stream, bro.
What, for real?
This motherfucker really be saving screenshots from my fucking stream, man. I can't believe that shit, bro.
How do you freeform this shit?
Dale
on
got caught.
Oh,
This motherfucker got shit saved from Trovo, bro, from my stream, man.
yeah.
Bro, somebody
So what does
please
the
screen
tag show?
cap
Shit,
that
I'm not
shit, bro.
playing the best.
Please
I'm kinda-
screenshot that.
In between here.
Man, this dude wants to be,
I'll do like a bullshit matching.
he wants to be gone from Rumble for good, bro. This dude got an MO folder, bro. That's crazy. Having an MO folder is crazy, man. That is absurd. Holy shit. That is some sad ass shit, man.
Your rebellion was doomed to fail.
You assume it's over, Raiden.
Round one, fight!
Does he get clapped by this Raiden, bro? That would be hilarious. That is bullshit, bro.
I'm about to cut this shit off too, bro.
Wow, he wants to dip as soon as he stops winning.
Like, that's fucking slow
What
motion
a
ass bullshit.
bitch. No wonder he doesn't want to play on PC. They'd try and gank his ass. Where the fuck is everybody? I think I found
I'd have to do
one
affirmative
person.
action 8.
Affirmative action 8, bro. He really hates
nothing without
Tekken,
that
doesn't he?
amulet.
Even without its power, I've enough to defeat you.
Round one, fight!
Yeah, I always thought Raiden's powers coming from a stupid amulet was kind of dumb.
Good job,
I'm
though.
gonna
Good job.
watch some whack ass rice farmer cartwheel kick me 5 times in a row.
Yo.
Nope.
Well, I mean, that is what Raiden is in the game, I think. Isn't he?
That's what on rematch.
Affirmative section 8. Is he talking about his apartment?
Dude literally said rice farmer. That's 100% racist. The fact that he's allowed to say shit like that on Twitch, rice farmer, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's racist, bro. I don't know how he gets
That's just
away
straight
with
up
it.
racism.
You are ass. Fuck you. Fuck yo. What? What just happened?
Bro, and that nigga smoked the smoke detector
Dude,
shit went
listen
off.
to that. He doesn't even know how to change his fucking battery in his smoke detector.
Take care of. What the fuck is nigga
Oh
saying?
my god. These bitch ass niggas messaging people with all that shit. These niggas had to fuck up the fun. They keep stalking me so much they're messaging niggas that I play on MKT move. I'm about to hide these niggas' tags now, bro. Like, what the fuck was that?
Maybe call some people.
I'm gonna just recklessly ape swing across the fucking shit.
Maybe people will think to come and find us. Who fucking knows, bro? Come on.
I didn't even hear what that nigga said. Nigga definitely had a CDL for sure.
Bro, imagine shaming people for having an actual job.
Right?
Imagine that shit, man. That's crazy, bro. That shit would only happen in today's day and age, man. To where now you got streamers shaming other motherfuckers for having jobs. That is fucking crazy. That is like some absurd off the wall shit that I've never seen in my life, man. Got a motherfucker that's $121,000 in debt.
Oh my god. The schizo on this game, bro. It's
Instantly, I love
Shit.
The fuck?
talking to me for the shit even start.
Like, why shame people for having a fucking CDL? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Bro, I'm not playing good at all.
Okay, you gonna shame people for having a job, bro? Like,
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, broke ass niggas. Try to find this guy on PSN with no game tag showing.
the trolls are broke, but
They
got
always shoot the
121K
feet,
in debt.
man. Center mass.
Makes absolute sense, bro.
Everybody's like, oh, I want to get the headshots. Nah, aim for the chest. Aim for the chest. You're doing good. Ah, you tried, bro. I wasn't saying you. Most people, when they're shooting, they'll shoot at your feet. It's like, why are you shooting at the feet? Oh, wait, hold up. I want to change my skins. I know. He got.
Yeah, he got a taste of his own medicine and he couldn't handle that shit, bro. Damn. He couldn't handle that shit at all, man. He's literally doing the same tactic that you're doing, but it's not cool anymore.
There we go.
Pin whose message, bro? What's up?
It's not even the fact that he was better. I could have figured it out, but if I know you're stream sniping me,
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. It's more satisfying to, like, to beat a troll. Like,
I know, bro. He was so close.
I never understood that shit. Like,
oh.
Ballrock, big ups, man.
You want to
Ghetto Barlog Juice donated $3. Dale has no real life skills and has shaming people with actual life skills and
It's
traits.
sad, bro.
Does he realize people with CDLs are what makes sure he gets his Hungry Man chicken and rice at his local Walmart?
Goku Black. He was the skin I ran all last season.
I didn't even know that
Well,
people
when I
ever
played last
responded to
season,
my
I
stories
didn't
or
really
messages. I
run
must
all
have blocked
season.
so many
I
weirdo ass
was
niggas
first
off my
few
shit.
weeks.
I'm like, why the fuck are these niggas following me? But niggas been sending me hate messages off all my stories and shit for like a year.
I have Goku Black, Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Beerus. I didn't really
Because I don't
want
get
Bulma.
DMs like regular.
Hi, Chunk.
Like some bum ass adolescent ass nigga just kept sending me shit like, mid, that beard ain't popping, gang. I don't like the haircut, mid. I'm like, bro, who the fuck are these? I don't ever check my replies to my stories, but something told me to just like look at them. And I was like, all right, I just blocked a gang of people that just kept sending me. When I looked at it, these niggas will reply to every fucking story I ever posted. And I just blocked all these niggas, bro. If you don't fuck with me that much, if you hate me that much, nigga, get the fuck off my Instagram. The fuck? The fuck you niggas looking at my fucking stories for, you fucking weirdo ass niggas? Blocked.
What are you looking at my stories for?
It's the same
like,
mother.
Bro, these niggas been replying to like. I'm like,
I'm telling you,
I
bro.
don't see that shit. You gotta go through like multiple inboxes to see that. Get the fuck off my gram. You've been blocked anyway, so.
It's the same motherfucker that creates alts to look at chicks that been blocked. This motherfucker, bro.
No way, he does that? That's
girls will literally block this motherfucker on Instagram, but he'll create accounts to still look at their profiles.
I thought this was fucking
You gotta take your own fucking advice.
Fucking Reptile. This nigga has fucking Scorpion dressed like Reptile. That's a quit. Yeah, of course. It's a bunch of weirdo ass niggas. When I posted that fucking story with my fresh haircut last 2 weeks ago, niggas is on my dick heavy. Like blocked. Somebody commented on my taper and said, "Lil' eye fade." I'm like, bro, this nigga's a dumb fuck. Nigga it's a high taper, you stupid fuck. The shit wasn't no fucking fade, idiot. And then somebody said, I thought you cut off the burst fade, LTG. It's about time to cut it off. I'm like, these niggas dumb? That shit wasn't no fucking burst fade. I'm like, all right, blocked. Anybody who responded,
that wasn't a burst fade.
To my story, the dumb shit I blocked. So if you can't see my gram no more, you'll never get unbanned. Keep telling you niggas, I will never unblock nobody on the gram. Once you get blocked one time, you got to make a whole new gram to jack off to.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ah! What the hell? Ah! I died, man. Ah, shit.
So far.
I fucked up. We'll play again another time, JDX the Kid. I'm not playing great. We'll play off stream, and I'll play Bader. Bader! Or not JDX the Kid, Big Birds. We'll play again off stream, bro. I'm not playing great right now.
The Smash lobby always goes better than the second one. Always.
Boy, do you want to come up? Come here. You fat old chunky. I know, me too. Alright. Oh shit. Oh, ah. I have a whole playlist of stuff that I want to do. So let's get to that. We'll play again another time, Big Birds. I hope you understand. I'm not leaving because we lost. I'm leaving because I'm not gonna play for a while. Later, bro. Okay. I rage quit. Quit the dashboard, damn it. Quit the dashboard. Ah, throw the controller. Ah, put it down nicely because I don't want to break my controller. Oh, hey. A new Cyrax video. Dude, are they talking about the time Triple H beat Booker T? Because Booker T definitely should have beat him. Hey, what's the matter with you? Yeah, if you want to post something for wrestling, bro, that's cool. But let's take a quick check in on what Phil's doing. He's still...
Again, what people used to like to
still
do
in the day off, bro.
Is group me in with other Lolcow people who I'm not. I am not Boogie. I am not Wings. I am not LTG. I don't lean into Lolcow shit to make money. I'm the opposite. I don't want any association with that bullshit. I just want to be left alone.
But bro, how could you want to just be left alone when you're trying to get on Kino Casino so you can make fun of Rich of Review Tech? One of your most quote-unquote second only to Tevin detractors, bro. And I'm not saying he's a notable detractor because he's one of the best detractors. No, he's one of the most notable because he has like, what, 1 million subscribers? Bro, it's bullshit. Rich is a dipshit. He doesn't know shit of what's going on, and he tries to label everybody what he is. He does what you do. That's why you two like each other so much.
But no one will leave me alone because they're mentally ill and they get some.
Again, Darish on Twitter this morning was talking to a male fucking porn star about how he wanted to slide down the chocolate mountain, bro.
Kind of parasocial relationship, not off of me, but off of hating on me with their bully groups. So now the veil's been drawn back and people are seeing the corrupted, disgusting shit that's under there and like,
What?
oh man. So I think it's the beginning of the end, quite frankly.
It
just took a really long time to get here. And I hope that it continues, you know.
The beginning of the end of what?
You know, again, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. I've been through situations where I felt like people were being nice to me, and then I get stabbed in the back, and then I get treated like dirt. I just hope...
Because you're an oblivious, invalid moron who can't see 2 feet in front of themselves because you're so fucking narcissistic that you took advantage of 2 young women, turned them into things they didn't want to be, and Kat is literally allowing you to ruin her life because she doesn't know any better, and you've browbeaten her into submission so fucking much that she's gained 400 pounds. 400 pounds, bro. She went from being a 1 to a 0, bro. In shape. And fucking Panda Lee thankfully got the fuck out of there before you made her fat. Bro, you treat them as if they're slaves. Even when they're sick, you can't cook for yourself. You can't take care of yourself. A 42-year-old man needed instructions on how to work a fucking washing machine, bro. You didn't know how to work a dryer. You're an oblivious dipshit. A naive moron, a 42-year-old child that was literally groomed by their mother until they were almost an adult. But you want to sit here and label everybody. Like, we're the mentally disabled ones. Well, you're literally sitting there with Darish in your audience. Sitting there with cats like fucking Jade who can't even form a sentence. We've all seen that the guys that watch you, they talk like this. They do. They don't actually have anything intelligent to say. And I like your content. I watch it. It's very nice. You're very good.
That doesn't happen for the millionth time. It would be nice. It would be a nice change in my life to actually be treated with some dignity and respect for once.
What dignity and respect is fucking due, you dumbass? You don't just get handed these fucking things after you literally built a fucking career on being the king of hate, you stupid moron. You can't, for years, for a decade, be just the worst version of yourself, and then for 5 years be a somewhat tolerable fucking douchebag, and then say, but guys, I'm not being the horrible person I was. You still are that person. Get the fuck out of here with that. But I've changed. No, you're not. You're not. You're still begging for money on the internet. You still refuse to take responsibility for yourself. And you want to feign poverty. Bro, you're not poor. You just spent $700 on a fucking fight stick and a fucking video camera for your streams. But you want to claim, you stupid fuck, that you spend $5,000 a month. 5,000. 5. Every month. Where? You can't even afford a $30 fucking video game, bro. Oh my god.
Because I reciprocate dignity and respect.
Bro, he was trying to get down on the fucking Hershey Mountain, my dude.
I'm treated with dignity and respect. I will give that back to you.
Again, what dignity and respect is due to a man that capes and runs defense for a fucking pedophile? What defense and respect is due for a man that met up with a fucking woman that was still in high school? She was an adult. She was 18. Yeah, you were in your 30s. And she was still in fucking high school. It doesn't matter if you were fucking 40 and she was 22. Well, I mean, yeah, that would matter. But I mean, context. It doesn't matter the age in which you started talking to her, bro. The point is you were talking to a woman who was still in high school when you were more than 10 years her senior. And then you want to say, well, she talked to me first. Bullshit.
And I don't feel like I get that fair treatment. Maybe
You
I
don't
will.
deserve
I don't
it.
know. I guess we'll see.
What fair treatment have you given anybody to where you think that you get fucking fair treatment?
And now here's the other.
What? When you were out here fucking doxing people? When you treat everybody like fucking shit? When you degrade people because they don't let you win in Street Fighter? Get the fuck out of here, you fucking pig bitch. You fucking snorting ass. Oh my god, I almost said the hard G, bro. I almost said the hard G.
Cordy the Kid just did a super chat, and I want to address this directly. Cordy the Kid says, every dono makes detractor seed. As much as that's true,
no, it isn't.
I've always said this, and I will stick to my guns. Please listen. This is very important. Do not contribute to my content to make my detractors cry. Do not do that. I only ask that you contribute to my...
Don't contribute to make my detractors cry.
Who's crying? Nobody's crying. We're disgusted by a fucking loser, a 42-year-old man who has only had nepotism jobs, that had a job because his daddy got it for him, who has never done anything in their fucking life for themselves, who literally subsists on the fucking internet off mentally disabled people, and you want to sit there and act like you have a prolific career in the gaming industry. Bitch, you sit in a fucking house paid for by the mentally ill, you can't work, you have no fucking life skills, you can't even work a fucking washing machine, you can't work a dishwasher, you don't even know how to fucking work a fucking garbage disposal. But you want to talk about us. Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Content and you want to see it continue. That's it. Because I want to earn your support.
I want to earn your support so I can spend it on DoorDash and my bills that don't exist.
Fuck out of
here. I want
here.
it to be, oh, look, I want to stick it to a bunch.
I have weekly bills that's due every week, so I need your money. And when the fucking... It's telling, because in the middle of the month, almost every month, your donations dry the fuck up. Why is that? Because the Social Security and disability checks run the fuck out. And then what happens the next month? You get wailed out on in the beginning of the month, and then in the middle of the month, there's nothing. And you're back to doing this shit. It happens every month. It's a cycle of stupidity. Fuck, by a moron. By a fucking stupid idiot who can't do anything. Anything for himself. His wife's sick. Honey, I need you to get up and make me food. I can't work it. I can't figure out how to work a stove. I'm fucking stupid. I can't figure out how to put a TV dinner in the fucking microwave.
Oh my god. Ah, you're a fucking dipshit. A cradled, coddled dipshit who has had a life full of silver fucking spoons given to him at every fucking turn. It's unfathomable. You have made more than $1 million fucking dollars in your life, and you're still sitting here begging, feigning poverty because you can't afford to buy a fucking Nintendo game for a business you claim you spend $5,000 fucking dollars on every month. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god.
Bunch of degenerates. It's all well and good, but I want people to support me for me. You understand? Not this Neil Druckmann bullshit, where with Last of Us 2, oh, every time you buy Last of Us 2, you're sticking.
No. People did not buy The Last of Us 2 because they hated. They wanted to stick it to people. They bought fucking Hogwarts Legacy for that reason. Oh my god.
No. I don't want to fall into degeneracy. I want people to come here and say, support DarkSydeDrill because he makes good content. And we like him as a person. That's why I want to see that content continue, so I will support it.
What content do you put out that is good? What?
I mean, my content's dog shit, but at least I put effort into it.
That's why I want you to come by. So, Corey the Kid, if you literally never support me ever again, that's fine. Okay?
Bro. It just sucks. It's his dents feeding him softball questions.
Okay? But that's my mentality. That's my mantra. I don't want people supporting me to stick it to my haters at all. In fact, it's this simple.
I don't want people to support me to stick it to my haters. I'm only gonna go on a show that's gonna stick it directly to one of my most biggest haters. What? Am I just a fucking clown in a circus? I'm not gonna do this. But 20 fucking minutes ago, I just said I'm gonna fucking do it, guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Talk about the haters at all. Right? Don't talk about the haters at all. Just ignore them like they don't exist. Okay?
Okay, so you're not gonna do the RTU documentary then? You're not gonna go on Kino Casino to rip on Rich.
Cool. So, Corey the Kid, thank you for that. So, by the way, yes, we will have some rewards here.
Dude, I can't handle his smug-ass attitude. I can't. Bro, I can't.
But I gotta figure out what. We'll definitely do Gunner Glasses, but a hat. Like, today I'm gonna start playing with Blanca. And I haven't played with Blanca in a very long time. And for those who don't know, maybe you haven't ever watched me play Street Fighter. I tend to get very heated when I play Street Fighter. My blood pressure goes up a lot. And
yeah, because you fucking suck at it. You suck at it. You suck at it. You suck at it. I mean, you're certainly better than me. But you suck at Street Fighter. You complain about combo or pattern combos, yet your entire combo strategy is just low kick, punch, bicycle kick, low kick, punch, jump, punch in the air. That's all you do.
Who kind of cheese their way through matches and stuff. I can't go crazy all out playing
Probably
Street Fighter.
not.
If we're gonna wear a hat,
I don't think
I have
so.
to find a hat that's like not an.
I'm not good
hat,
at Street
a lighter
Fighter.
hat, so it doesn't distract
At
me,
Mortal
'cause I get very
Kombat,
sweaty when I play Street Fighter. So
at Mortal Kombat, bro can challenge me every day. I'd beat him all the time. He would never beat me.
We gotta figure that out, like what I can do that's not gonna be
In Street Fighter though,
a detriment to me playing. Okay.
I don't know how to work it. I know Marisa. I know
Kyle.
Marisa. But dude, I can't handle his smug ass attitude. It got to me. It got to me, bro. I was laughing like Krusty the fucking Clown. Bro, he got to me. Congrats, Phil. Your stupidity and your just absolute unwantedness to be an actual adult stifled me. You got me. You fucking got me. You boiled my blood over, bro. You got me. Amazing. The stupidity of a moron never ceases to amaze me, dudes.
All right, so guys, last chance. If you'd like to talk about something, please tag me in the chat, or if any contributions come in, last chance to get shouted out because we have to get started soon with gameplay. But I need to blow my nose. First time the entire stream, I have to blow my nose.
I have to blow my
That's
nose.
an improvement over the last couple days.
He means
right?
he has to rail a couple of lines to play Blanca because he can't do it sober. Oh, wait, I need to rail some lines. No. I've never been interested. Bro, I can't. I'm not good at promos. I would have to talk to Paul Heyman.
Okay, perhaps I should have paused the recording there, but I'm not that smart.
Of
So
all
instead, I
the
muted
guys,
everything and
bro.
blocked the camera, and now you had like a minute of dead air. Sorry about that. I received a $2.50 tip from Chocoboko. I'd like to add my 2 cents. I originally found you off of This Is How You Don't Play videos. I thought one day I would check your streams out to see it live and then leave. Turns out I ended up liking you as an entertainer. The best compliment I can give you is you're a guy that I can tune in for a chill stream and not cringe at your content. Well, there you go.
What? 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 That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. You don't cringe at him. You don't cringe at him when he's smacking his fucking lips while eating potato chips out of a fucking bowl after he just rubbed his feet. You don't get cringed out by watching him eat corn like a fucking invalid, like he's never seen an ear of corn in his fucking life, bro.
Really, I'm not saying that there aren't.
Oh, it had to
moments,
have been. It
right?
had to have
there
been.
Are absolutely cringe moments in my content. I will openly admit that. But I'm not all about that. Like, I'm not a cringe creator. I'm not here to make cringe content and then somehow
Bro,
turn that into monetization.
he finally
you know
got
I
me.
just want to hang out.
He finally
that's how
got
this
me,
all started
man.
again.
I had my first Chill Murray breakdown.
Literally, the first day I made content for YouTube, it was just a silly thing. I put a camera on a tripod in front of me. I pointed at a TV, and I played Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, and I was doing a Star Destroyer thing, trying to grab a Star Destroyer with my Force powers, and it doesn't work. And I'm just showing how it doesn't work, and I'm commentating over how bad it is. And I'm thinking, this is silly. It's a silly little thing. I'll toss the video. I'll get like 10 views, right? That's all I ever wanted to do. Just hang out, share some gameplay, share my thoughts on a game with an audience. And did I ever think in 2008 that anyone would give two shits about my opinions or my gameplay or anything? No.
Nobody gives a shit about your opinions now, bro.
Daily,
Everybody makes fun of
thousands
you.
of people watching my content from all over
Hundreds
the globe,
of thousands.
enjoying what I do, chilling, hanging
Your content doesn't even get 1,000 views, bro.
out. I've turned it into a living. People support it. They want to see it continue.
Oh, my coffee.
It's something crazy. It's something amazing. It's something unintentional. And it's something so unique and lucky that it happened that way, because I don't think it would have happened at any other time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
dude, I'd love
all.
to watch that.
So, yeah. I'm glad you feel that way. This is not an orchestrated event to try to print money like a lot of other people do, right?
But you just
It's
said
not
it's your
milking.
job.
There's no milking going on here.
But you just said it's your job, bro. You just said it's your job. If it's not about the money, then it's not a job. Yeah, go ahead, JDX Kid. Link it again. If it's not a job, if it's not a job, or if it's not about the money, then how is it a job? Because jobs are about money. I don't go to work because I love my job, right? What? What?
We talked about milking yesterday. I think we had enough.
You
milking.
milk the shit out of everything. People complain about your content because you literally walk the perimeter of every video game you play before going in and then walking the perimeter of a small little circle so you can find everything there, bro. What are you talking about? You milk the shit out of everything. Out of everything.
In professional wrestling, and more specifically the WWE, one of the most dry and downright damaging periods is known as the Reign of Terror. A time frame between 2002 and 2005, when Monday Night Raw was basically the Triple H show. He'd be littered throughout the show in multiple segments, oftentimes would start off Raw with a promo that didn't really add any value to ongoing storylines and was just filler. And the worst part was that he would defeat opponents when the other person should have came out on top. The Reign of Terror was one which Triple H had a stranglehold on the World Heavyweight Championship, and it's seen as a period where people just switched off from watching Raw. But was it really that bad? Well, lucky for you, I strapped my nipples to the horse like Dolph Ziggler in Silent Library, and I tortured myself by watching every single match, every single segment, and the entire Reign of Terror. Do not do this unless you want to torture yourself. You have this video. You know, as a kid, I was watching this and I thought that Triple H was just really good. That's why he always won. And now that I'm a little bit older, I understand the other side of wrestling. And well, Let's just say that I never want to hear Motorhead ever again. We begin this story in the year 2002, where Triple H returned from a quad injury. By summer of that year, he became the #1 contender for the undisputed WWE title held by Brock Lesnar. Only issue is that Brock Lesnar signed a deal to become exclusive to SmackDown, so Raw was left without a world title. And Raw GM Eric Bischoff just went, yo, screw it. I'm just gonna hand it over to the #1 contender. No tournament, no big match, nothing. And so, Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight title, and the Reign of Terror had begun. On that night, Ric Flair came out yelling at Triple H about how he didn't earn it, and Triple H laid out Ric Flair. So we were all thinking that maybe we were gonna get a program between these two, but boy, were we ever wrong. On the first episode with Triple H as World Champion, he was in 4 different segments throughout the show, and this becomes a theme throughout this video, is the overuse of Triple H. I'm pretty sure if you looked at a Raw creative meeting between 2002 and 2004, it would literally just say Triple H on the script. Triple H's first challenger was RVD, who was a fan favorite. He was young, exciting, high-flying, he had everything. He won a fatal 4-way match involving Jeff Hardy, Big Show, and Chris Jericho to face Triple H at Unforgiven. That match came, and a lot of people were hoping RVD would win, but that didn't happen. Just as it looked like Ric Flair was about to screw over Triple H after being humiliated by him, Ric Flair aligned with the World Heavyweight Champion. This is an alliance that we'd see for the next few years. Ric Flair was out here telling people that Triple H was the greatest of all time, that this man possessed everything needed in a world champion. He was saying that Triple H was the new Ric Flair. After he was done with RVD, next up for Triple H was Kane, and brace yourself cause you guys knew this was coming. One of the worst and downright stupid angles in wrestling history. The Katie Vick storyline. Triple H came out telling us,
bro, I remember that storyline. Oh my god, it was horrible. So they meet up at like this fucking funeral home, right? Triple H hops in a casket and just starts humping a mannequin.
That 10 years ago, Kane killed someone named Katie Vick. That Kane was a murderer. But who was Katie? Kane told us that Katie was just a friend, and Triple H went, no, she's not. And he asked Kane, did you do it to her while she was alive or when she was dead? What was he talking about? Well, Katie and Kane had gotten drunk at a party, and what happened after was a complete accident. Triple H was saying that this wasn't an accident, and that Kane was evil, and he was demonic. And at No Mercy, he would ruin Kane's life and take away his Intercontinental Championship in a winner-take-all match. And at that event, Triple H retained his world title, but this feud wasn't over yet. The next night on Raw, Triple H said that he had video evidence of Kane having intercourse with Katie Vick. So later in the night, Triple H shows a videotape of him butt naked in a thong, wearing a Kane mask, having sexual intercourse with a doll at a funeral home. He gets in the casket and he reenacts what Kane apparently did to Katie, and at the end of it, he's like, wow, I really...
Bro, they were being so loud during this that there was an actual fucking funeral going on right next to it. And they were being so loud that the people had to go in there and ask them to be quiet.
Really did fuck your brains out. Bro, whose idea was it to run this?
Making love to a dead person, you know, a female dead person when you're a guy and you're in this thong type thing, it was like, that is like high comedy if there ever is.
Next week, Triple H came out and he was talking to mannequin Katie Vick, and she was telling him that Kane had a small D. Hurricane was out here showing footage of Triple H having a sledgehammer removed from his ass. It was just wild. At the end of that night's Raw, it was a casket match between Triple H and Kane, and out of the casket came a returning Shawn Michaels to continue his feud with Triple H. For those that don't know, Triple H and Shawn Michaels were having a blood feud heading into SummerSlam 2002 after Shawn Michaels returned from a back injury. And it was at this point in 2002 where WWE began the build for the first ever Elimination Chamber. It would be the world champion Triple H defending his title against Kane, Chris Jericho, Booker T, RVD, and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels took the win, and the redemption story for him was complete. Who did he pin? It was Triple H. What a noble man, putting over his best friend. Shawn Michaels held the title for about a month, defending it against RVD before facing Triple H at Armageddon 2002. This match was a 3 stages of hell match, and at the end of the night, it was Triple H who would come out on top. It was around this time where the recruitment process began for Triple H and Ric Flair for the group that would eventually be known as Evolution. Ric Flair was scouting Batista and telling him that he possessed everything to be the best in the business. For Triple H, he was continuing.
Batista was one of my favorite wrestlers.
His crusade against former WCW guys. The next one for him was Big Papa
when he was
Pump
feuding
Scott
with Triple
Steiner.
H. He
These
really
guys were out
became
here
one of
doing
my
pose
favorite
downs,
wrestlers.
push-up
This was just
contests, arm
ridiculous.
wrestling matches, just trying to one-up each other and prove who the better man truly was. This was when there was a bidding war going on.
And it wasn't either of them. Scott Steiner wouldn't reach his full potential until years later in TNA, when he did Scott Steiner match.
On for Scott Steiner, and how Raw attracted him to their brand was they promised him a world title match against Triple H. He got this match at Royal Rumble 2003, and when I say this match is garbage, I mean it. This match is garbage.
It really
They had
was
the monster
terrible.
that was Scott Steiner, and they put him in a match with Triple H while he was injured. Triple H retained, and a small time later on the January 20th, 2003 episode of Raw, we were introduced to Evolution, Triple H's version of the Four Horsemen. You had Ric Flair, the legend of the past, Triple H, the star of today, and Randy Orton and Batista, the future of the WWE, a group destined for success. For Triple H, he was destined to meet Scott Steiner again at No Way Out, where Triple H took the win once again. Now, it was WrestleMania season, and we had yet another infamous angle.
This was the
there
worst.
Was this guy
Booker
named
T.
Booker T, who was
Booker T should have won this match. Triple H was being openly racist to him, like openly ridiculous towards Booker T. The character, like the character of Triple H was being racist towards the character of Booker T. I don't want to say that like the people were actually being racist towards people, because there are some people that don't understand that wrestling isn't real, Jade.
a former 5-time WCW champion, one of the best superstars to come out of the Invasion angle, and he won a battle royal to face Triple H at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight title. The whole story was about Booker T fighting from the bottom and earning his way to the top, a guy who was in jail, but he would put the past behind him and go from rags to riches. But what ended up happening instead was this storyline took a downright racist turn. Triple H was telling Booker T that someone like you doesn't belong here. He was insinuating that a person of color like Booker T wasn't someone who belonged at the top of WWE.
When I was a kid, I thought he was talking about the fact he was from WCW. It wasn't until later, as a teenager, that I kind of understood like the racist connotation.
He was only here
towards it.
to entertain the masses. You had Triple H and Ric Flair telling Booker T to be their slave, and that he was only here to crack jokes and make them laugh. So we were heading into WrestleMania 19, and the guy had just been humiliated, but we'd gotten to know him a lot. So logic would have suggested that Booker T would have overcame the villain Triple H and won the title. But Booker T lost after Triple H hit a pedigree, and legitimately it felt like he took about 4 hours to pin him. This is a controversial one, and one which almost everyone unanimously says that yes, Booker should have won this. They basically built this up as Booker, you're not deserving of being here, and they played the race card only for him to go on and lose. Did Booker T recover after this? Yeah, he did. But the problem with a lot of this reign is that guys who should have won at certain points didn't. And I'm sure you guys are aware that there's times in pro wrestling where if you don't win when you're supposed to, you never recover. Speaking of recovery, we had Kevin Nash recover from his quad injury and he was back in the WWE, only to find out that his two best friends were caught in a heated feud. So he had to choose, either he would side with Triple H or Shawn Michaels. And Triple H decided that he was sick of the crap and he made the decision for Nash by hitting him with a low blow. This led to a 6-man tag team match at Backlash, and at the end of it, it was Kevin Nash getting pinned by Triple H. And from here, Kevin Nash was on a mission to kill Triple H. They were brawling on the streets, Triple H was stealing trucks, and someone at the end of this would have their judgment day. At that event, Triple H retained his title by DQ. And
bro, how are you gonna say that Kevin Nash was a victim of the fucking Reign of Terror when the Reign of Terror was inspired by Kevin Nash's run in WCW, bro?
And a rematch followed at Bad Blood 2003. This time, the thing was that not a single ref on Raw wanted to officiate this match because they thought it was dangerous being in the ring.
It's the hardcore boy Mick Foley, mama's baby boy is in the ring again.
With Triple H.
I loved
so
Mick
Foley was named guest ref and Triple H retained the world title. Alright, nothing too controversial going on here, you know, he's not banging dolls or being racist, but
they were equal.
Was
I always viewed
One
them
of
as the
biggest
same
moments in Raw history. But before we get there,
and honestly, I kind of view Kevin Nash, I kind of view him as just like a knockoff Undertaker. Like, Undertaker, as the American badass, did Kevin Nash's gimmick better than Kevin Nash. Right? The big, bad, tough guy? Yeah, absolutely. If there was any redeeming quality of Kevin Nash, it was that he brought in Scott Hall and made Scott Hall so important because Scott Hall deserved it. He was a great wrestler. He was a great talent. Scott Hall? Hell no. As Razor Ramon versus fucking Shawn Michaels, bro, this is one of the best matches of all time. The only good thing Kevin Nash ever did was tying himself to Scott Hall. And I'll believe that forever. I think Kevin Nash and Triple H used everybody. Oh, no, Undertaker was better than Kevin Nash. As a big wrestler, as a guy in the ring that could move, I think Undertaker was a better wrestler. Absolutely, a better promo, a better all-around wrestler, honestly. Kevin Nash had his time, but I think Kevin Nash overstayed his welcome in just about every facet of the wrestling business. It's why he kept getting passed around so much.
Randy Orton made his return to the WWE after an injury, and 3/4 of Evolution was back together with Batista still injured. With Batista injured, Triple H decided to try to recruit Kane
they were
to join
different,
Evolution,
but I was talking about
Kane
like the type of wrestler.
I'm not doing that.
Were.
He had his sights set on the World Heavyweight
gimmick.
title, and we got a mask versus title match. If Kane won, he'd be world champion. If Kane lost, he'd be forced to unmask. And it was the latter which ended up happening. Kane was forced to unmask and showed his face to the entire world. And Kane went off after this. He was burning JR, hitting Linda with tombstones, and just creating hell on earth. That was twice in a matter of year where WWE did something weird with Kane.
That
Two
was
times where
actually
probably
fun.
he should have won the world title, but he didn't. And this comes back to the damage I was talking about earlier.
Nah, I think unmasked bald Kane had his time, and masked long-haired Kane had his time, and I think both of them are on equal footing. But I think masked Kane edges out bald unmasked Kane just ever so slightly, right? I don't know.
Sometimes the obvious decision is the best one. You guys know that Grim Reaper knocking on the door meme? Well, that was basically Triple H in this time frame, killing everyone from WCW. But that door would open again, and this time it was Goldberg's turn.
Yeah.
Goldberg had debuted after WrestleMania, and he was tearing through everyone, and himself and Triple H were on a collision course for SummerSlam 03 in a singles match. But Triple H suffered a groin injury, and instead of the match being one-on-one, WWE decided that they wanted Triple H to wrestle, so they changed it to an Elimination Chamber match, so that Triple H would have to do minimal movements. This was where Triple H was wearing the biker shorts, and obviously now that he was injured, it would be a perfect time to drop the title. Come SummerSlam 2003, it's Goldberg and Triple H as the last two, and somehow, some way after a sledgehammer shot, Triple H retained the world title. You guys see how repetitive these match finishes are? Interference, DQ, pedigree, extremely long interval between pedigree and cover. It was a rinse and repeat cycle, and a huge criticism of this time frame was the lackluster matches. After Goldberg lost at SummerSlam, the two men met again at Unforgiven. This time, Goldberg took the win, which kind of made no sense. Like, you could have just had him win at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But there it was. Goldberg was world champion, and now a bounty was placed on his head. See, Triple H was injured, so WWE decided that we won't have him compete. Instead, we'll run a storyline where Triple H puts a $100,000 bounty on Goldberg's head. So you had dudes trying to run down Goldberg with cars, but the person who claimed the bounty would be a returning Batista, and Evolution was now complete. After suffering a loss to Goldberg at Survivor Series 03, Evolution ended Armageddon with all the Raw gold. Batista and Flair were the tag champions, Randy Orton was the IC champion, and Triple H captured his third World Heavyweight Championship in just over a year. It was circle back season for WWE now, and they went back to the Michaels and Triple H feud for Royal Rumble 2004. Both dudes just had a full-on bloodbath in a last man standing match. The match ended in a draw, and both men were stretchered out of the arena. Definitely check this one out if you haven't. On the same night, Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble, and he was on SmackDown, so you'd think that he would go challenge for the WWE title. But he made his way over to Raw, and it looked like we were going to get Triple H versus Chris Benoit at WrestleMania for the world title. But before Daniel Bryan was out here making matches triple threats, it was Shawn Michaels who kicked Benoit in the face and signed the contract for WrestleMania 20. In his mind, he was the rightful #1 contender because he didn't lose to Triple H. So Mania 20 comes, and these three put on one of the best WrestleMania matches ever, and it ends with Error 404 making Triple H tap out and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion.
I thought the whole
Chris
DX
Benoit and Eddie
feuding with
Guerrero
each other thing was okay, but I mean, it got a little played out. Shawn Michaels is one of my favorite wrestlers as well.
Celebrate, and they're ushering in a new era.
Eddie Guerrero.
Following WrestleMania 20, Triple H was drafted to SmackDown, but he got traded back to Raw for Bubba, Devon, and Booker T. Now Triple H was the only member in Evolution without a championship, so he came out demanding to be put in the upcoming world title match at Backlash. So we were getting HBK versus Chris Benoit versus Triple H at Backlash. It was during this time where Triple H put over Shelton Benjamin in the main event of Raw, and then again by countout the next week. And now Evolution was showing cracks. Triple H lost at Backlash, Batista and Flair lost their tag team titles to Edge and Benoit, and it wasn't looking good. We had Triple H leave the world title scene, and we pivoted back to Shawn Michaels versus
talent. You want to talk about underutilized talent? Shelton fucking Benjamin. That kick, that sweet chin music off the top rope jumping in from the outside of the ring is still one of the coolest things I have ever seen in wrestling. Shelton Benjamin, not only was he good in his prime at promos, right? He was good in the ring. He was better than Charlie Haas. He was held back by the tag team division. If you want to talk about a wrestler that was deserving of more, Shelton Benjamin. Not only did he go away and come back better than he was before, but he was willing to help younger talent improve where they might not be, capable. He tied his wagon to Bobby Lashley as well as MVP, I think if any wrestler was to come back and say, hey, I want a genuine title run, it would be Shelton Benjamin. He's the fucking Dolph Ziggler of his time, stuck in the mid-card for no reason other than there were just other talents that were perceived as better than him for his time. Shelton Benjamin was a great wrestler.
Triple H one more time. These two were trying to kill each other. Shawn Michaels was out here getting suspended, and instead it was Kane challenging for the World Heavyweight title, even though Triple H was still main eventing. This is around the time where we got our introduction to Eugene. Who is Eugene, you might ask? Well, he was the special needs nephew of Raw GM Eric Bischoff. And who was Eugene's favorite wrestler?
William Regal.
It was Triple H. So this dirty mastermind decided that he should take advantage of the disadvantaged, and he tried to use Eugene. Yo, what the fuck was going on Raw during this time? These guys were playing musical chairs to determine title contenders. Eugene, though, went on to cost Triple H the world title at Vengeance, and again during a 60-minute.
Shelton Benjamin is a very good wrestler. I feel he should have been with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes instead of Ted DiBiase. Don't get me wrong. I understand why they chose Ted DiBiase for a stable called Legacy with two other dudes who are legacy talents. I get that. But I always felt like Ted DiBiase was the odd man out that didn't fit. He wasn't as good as Cody. He wasn't as good as Randy. He wasn't a good promo. But Shelton Benjamin was all those things. I thought so too. But I'm glad he wasn't.
Iron Man match on Raw. So for SummerSlam, we had Triple H taking on Eugene, where Triple H ended up winning. It was on that same night where Evolution member Randy Orton was taking on Benoit for the world title, and Randy took the win and became the youngest world champion in history. And the breakup of Evolution was underway. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and Randy Orton was kicked out of Evolution. Triple H wanted the world heavyweight title, but Orton just spat.
Dude, I got so hyped for this. I believe this was around 2005, 2006. So I was like 13 or 14. Bro, I was locked in on this feud. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna happen. They're gonna turn on him. And then they turned on him. I was so hyped, bro. I was in on this.
We got babyface Randy Orton. The two met at Unforgiven 2004, and Triple H ended Randy Orton's first world title reign. At Taboo Tuesday, Triple H had a successful defense against Shawn Michaels. Yo, you would swear this is Vince McMahon's creative plan at this time. And from here, it was Team Orton versus Team Triple H at Survivor Series, the winning team being able to be Raw GM for one show each. It was early November where we got our first glimpse of an upcoming feud between Batista and Triple H. Triple H leaves the locker room and Batista looks at the world title, signaling that he wanted what Triple H had.
This got me more hyped, bro. Bro, I got so excited for this. My fucking little Mark brain was all over it, my dude. I was so hyped for this. I can't tell you how excited I was for Triple H to get his ass kicked. Oh man, my adolescent brain.
Orton won, with Randy Orton being the sole survivor. So Triple H was out here getting pissed and telling Batista that he was basically useless and not as good as he thought he was. Telling Batista that he had $1 million body and a 10-cent brain. He was threatening to replace him in Evolution, and then you had Ric Flair just trying to play peacemaker. Batista was laying out Triple H in the locker room, but they were swerving us. Maybe Triple H thought that they were going too quick with this feud and they wanted to just let it burn slowly. On Raw, the main event was Triple H, Edge, and Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight title, where Benoit tapped out Edge while his shoulders were pinned at the same time. So the world title was declared vacant, and Triple H was out here crying and begging, looking as red as a tomato, begging for his world title back. I am the game, and tonight you will see me play my game. Like, bro, just shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear you. During that time, we still sowed in seeds between Batista and Triple H. So Eric Bischoff decided that the vacant world title would be decided in an elimination chamber match at New Year's.
Dude, I always preferred War Games to the elimination chamber. I don't know, I just think there's something so cool about War Games.
Here's Revolution. Yo, you guys talk about Charlotte stat padding or this guy stat padding, Roman stat padding. Triple H is the inventor of stat padding. At New Year's Revolution, Triple H pinned Randy
Can you really have stats that matter in a pseudo sport though?
Orton to win his 5th world title in 4 years. Why do you guys think that Triple H has the record for most Elimination Chamber wins? This dude was almost undefeatable in those. But fear not, this reign is coming to an end. Randy Orton was out here snaking out Triple H, casting doubt in Batista's mind that he was being used, and Batista slowly started to turn on Triple H. And the reactions for Batista started to get louder. Triple H was costing Batista matches and telling him not to enter the Royal Rumble because he wanted to save his world title. But Batista went, I like the idea of a Royal Rumble, so he entered it. So we come to Royal Rumble, and Triple H retains his world title, burying babyface Randy Orton. And at the end of the night, there were 2 people left in the 2005.
Oh, dude, it was 2005. Okay. Yeah, dude, I remember this. So Vince McMahon comes running down to the ring, right? He's super pissed because these dipshits eliminated each other and they weren't supposed to, right? And he jumps in the ring, fucking steps wrong, breaks one of his calves, right? Pops like a fucking grape. He goes to step on the second one, pops like a grape. Sits his fucking angry ass in the fucking ring. Bitches at both these giant mountain men, right? And the match just starts over again.
Royal Rumble. Batista and John Cena. 2 bona fide top tier stars for WWE in the immediate future. Cena and Batista both land at the same time. Vince comes out, tears both quads, and we restart the match, and Batista ends up winning. The story from here was, where will Batista go? Will he go to SmackDown or will he stay on Raw? Triple H was trying to get Batista ran over by a limousine pretending he was JBL, but Batista caught Triple H in the act. And then we got to that iconic moment in February, the thumbs up, thumbs down, and Batista lays out Ric Flair and Triple H. He's going to WrestleMania 21, and he's challenging Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. And at Mania 21, in the main events, after a pretty whatever match, Batista had done it. He was the new World Heavyweight Champion,
I was so
and
hyped.
The future generation was in full swing. Batista beat Triple H again at Vengeance and Backlash, and the Reign of Terror was officially over. Sure, Triple H had reigns here and there, but nothing was as bad as this stretch from 2002 to 2005. So, was it really that bad? It was. It was really bad.
It was bad.
I think I read somewhere that Vince McMahon saw that the Raw brand wasn't doing so hot, so he sent Pat Patterson on like a fact-finding mission, and he came back to Vince and he was just like, yo, it's Triple H. He's not that big of a draw. People think he's boring. If you look at this reign in retrospect, the glaring issue is the stunting of people's momentum at Triple H's expense. Like Goldberg, for example. Him winning was cool, but why didn't he just win a month earlier? Booker T, he should have won. Kane, that one's arguable, but you could say that he should have won. It was these guys' time, but they just didn't get it. It was also this weird thing where he was like, haha, I'm on the booking team. Austin's gone, Rock's gone. This is my show now. The formulaic 20-minute promos were absolutely abysmal. It's just shady if you really look at it. There's so much politics to uncover behind what was truly happening. SmackDown was out here flourishing, while Raw was a rinse and repeat pattern with Triple H. It was actually terrible. The good thing to come out of this reign of terror was we got a good feud between HBK and Triple H, Orton's initial emergence, and of course the big rub that Batista and later John Cena would get. I tortured myself by watching every segment, every match.
Honestly, I think if at the time, I don't think Batista turning face and conquering the big bad guy would have been as impactful if everybody else didn't see Triple H as genuinely being that bad guy, right? At that time, he was marrying Stephanie, right? He was basically the king of the roost, right? He had so much political power behind the scenes, right? He could basically do what he wanted when he wanted and dictate what everything was supposed to be. And
I feel if Triple H wasn't that conniving, manipulative type of person behind the scenes, Batista coming in and conquering him as that naive man seeing the light type of thing, I don't think it would have been as impactful, and I certainly don't think Batista would have been launched into the stratosphere, as they say, if he wasn't such a convincing, terrible promo bad guy. He was bad, but how much was at the end? How much was it, or how much of it was deliberate? And how much was kayfabe, you know? Because now we know Triple H is a good promo. He knows what he's doing. So was this mastermind manipulating the audience to perfection to launch this man who was in the twilight of his life for a wrestler? I mean, Batista joined wrestling at what, 30 something? Was already 35 by the time he got his first championship match. So they needed to do something to launch Batista if they were going to make him work. Was the Reign of Terror, by the end of it, dragged out as long as it was to make Batista look that much better? Or was it just a giant clusterfuck of one dude literally trying to do everything and be everything when he really wasn't? I think both answers are equally valid. Because Triple H has shown himself to be the guy with the talent that can actually do that. Manipulate the audience to doing what he wants. But I can also see him being the guy behind the scenes saying, no, I'm going to do it this way. You know? Oh, shit, that's not good. You know? How much of it is Triple H being Triple H?
Drop a like for all the pain that I endured to make this video.
Alright, that was an entertaining video. Oh shit, what the fuck? Look at that chat go.
We don't have to talk about that again. Thank you, Nev. Combo stops for no reason.
The combo stops for
Totally
no reason.
My fault, right? Totally my fault. My combo drops for no good reason whatsoever. What a stupid fucking game.
What a stupid fucking game.
Can't do anything. Mash. Just keep mashing buttons. Okay, keep mashing buttons. You're such a good player. Can't do anything. Again, why did I lose? The game dropped my combo. You didn't outplay me. You played your flowchart pattern. The game dropped my combo. I did it correctly. So, fuck off. You suck. Congratulations on being a flowchart shit player.
Fuck off.
And no rematch because you're a bitch too. So on top of you being a terrible fucking flowchart player, you're also a cocksucking bitch. Congratulations. Alrighty then. Hopefully onto better players. And hopefully onto actual responsiveness. Because like I said, this is why I'm doing warm-ups.
Oh, I said John O'Reilly. His name is Bill O'Reilly.
I had the first hit on the match. I'm doing the right thing. Game drops my combo. That's it. Momentum's done. That character now gets to win for free because the game is stupid and that character is overpowered.
That character's stupid and overpowered.
It was because we had it, Oh, did you want to watch the short? We can certainly see what Cody Rhodes had to say, bro. For sure. No problem.
What do you remember about the photo shoot that you did for WWE Magazine 2014?
Evan Bourne. Now that I see him and remember his face, Evan Bourne
2014
was one dude that I looked at and I was like, this guy looks like he is an action figure, right?
It just off the top, the first time I seen him before he did the star press or whatever the fuck it is, the backflip off the top rope thing. Before I saw him actually wrestle, and I just saw him based on his physique as a kid, I was like, this guy looks like an action figure. I've never really said that of anybody else, but he had the stature. The dude looks genuinely like a toy. Like he was sculpted by a computer, bro. Hilarious.
First of all, did you know that that's what the photo shoot was for?
Yep. So we're in a V formation, right?
Yeah.
They made Evan Bourne look bigger than me, which I always thought, oh, I don't
What's
love
funny,
that.
yeah, because that's not
I was
true.
added last minute to that in a very like pity style. At the time, Ted Jr., no disrespect to him, that's all they were concerned about. I'd even been told to my face not to bring him down. He's a future champion. Yeah, so it was always a situation like that. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. See, I never got that. I saw that in Randy Orton when he was in Evolution, right? I saw it in Batista. I saw it in John Cena. I saw it in Cody Rhodes, but I never saw it in Ted DiBiase, ever. His promos were boring. His in-ring style was drab, uninspired, and absolutely... it was terrible. I mean, you can't even call it methodic, like Randy Orton type slow, right? When he would do the boring-ass limb dissections where he would slowly walk through the fucking match, delivering the most boring shit, okay? Randy had some boring matches. But even those matches, yeah, the shooting star press, excuse me, even those boring-ass Randy Orton matches had their moments of entertainment. I never, ever, ever got that from Ted DiBiase. Never. I never even really got that from his father. But I liked Ted DiBiase as a character, so I could see the potential for him to be a champion because his character work was so good. Ted DiBiase Jr. had none of that. He had none of the in-ring ability of the other two wrestlers. But you want to pass over Cody Rhodes, a proven bona fide draw, now over Ted DiBiase. Or, you want to choose Ted DiBiase over Cody Rhodes. It makes no sense to me. Because even then, you could see back then, Cody Rhodes had something. He had something. But what did Ted DiBiase have? Nothing. He was flabby, uninspired. It looked like a dude that would be bagging your groceries at fucking Albertsons.
In the moment, but I felt like I was just added, and then they made Evan Bourne look bigger than me, and I didn't love that.
You didn't feel like the future of WWE?
No, I didn't feel like the future of WWE at all. I felt, when you're young and doing all the dumb stuff I was doing, I feel like some days you think like, yeah, it is going to be me. And then other days, the business is a way to beat you. And this is everywhere, where you start to say stuff like,
it's a Whole Foods store from the 90s that was more prevalent in the Pacific Northwest. You could liken it to a Kroger's or a Costco, but they're out of business now.
oh, well, I'm okay just being the tag champ.
What do you remember about the photo shoot that you did for
Complacency,
WWE?
bro. Complacency is the worst. Never allow yourself to be complacent. If you're complacent, you could be doing more to improve yourself. Never, ever, ever never ever get complacent, because complacency is just gonna allow yourself to be in a rut. Never become complacent. Always be attentive to what's going on in your life. This is what he's talking about. Because his complacency and his just acceptance of his role being lesser than Ted DiBiase, you know, kind of enabled his employer at the time to look at him that way. And they messed up on editing his collarbone here. Quite insightful from somebody that has been in his line of business for as long as he has. Now, I really didn't care for Cody Rhodes when he was younger and in the legacy, but Cody Rhodes, after his run in AEW, is what Cody Rhodes should have always been. He is that next top guy. I mean, I'm not huge in wrestling anymore, but if my opinion holds anything, it's of an old head who knows classic wrestling, and Cody Rhodes is a classic wrestler, and he deserves to be at the top. Right.
Of course, full screen. Full screen.
And it's like, it's not even, oh, Cody Rhodes is just like, he's imitating. He genuinely feels like a second coming of his father. He's that type of dedicated. Not to take anything away from his brother, but Cody is that next one. I mean, because what can you say about Goldust that hasn't already been said? Some of the greatest character work outside of somebody like Doink or Undertaker, you know, it's genuine commitment to a character. Fuck, how can I leave Mankind off of that?
Of course,
one of the best character workers in all of wrestling.
I need the 2 low jabs combo to come out.
The Raw,
dropping.
Stone Cold.
2 low shorts never comes out. You standing shorts, but then it doesn't combo right.
Shit, Ric Flair, the greatest character of all wrestling, bro.
Not my input.
Hulk Hogan. Your opinions of him could be mixed, but still, one of the best characters in all of wrestling. Andre the Giant, the myth around that character, it really propelled him.
Oh.
You know?
I didn't even know that.
Kurt Angle wasn't really a character at the beginning, but when they let him shine with the comedy, right? Like the time when he was feuding with Booker T and he was just going on about the wild tantric animal-like sex that he wanted to have with his wife. Some of the funniest shit I have ever seen in wrestling, right? So I get that my opinion isn't modern, but again, I stopped watching wrestling before 2010. I only followed it on social media, and then I kind of just drifted off, and I haven't followed it in 5 years, 6 years. So I don't know what's going on, but if I can see some of like classic stuff and some of the modern wrestlers, I'm all about them, like Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. Great mat wrestling. Completely reminds me of somebody like Chris Benoit or Dean Malenko, you know?
Lucky gas.
Experimental phones in the early 2000s. Experimental phones. Did you guys ever hear about the conspiracy that smart TVs were just giant microphones that allowed the government to hear into your house? It's bullshit. We have echoes for that. Or as you would call it, the Amazon
I do the reversal.
Alexa.
My reversal passes through.
I call mine Echo.
Her throw attempt.
Echo.
For no reason. And she wins.
Say hello.
Why did my EX wake up reversal pass through her throw attempt? So it either means her throw attempt was actually misspaced.
No Phil today. We can't do that. He's playing fighting games. And I love watching this man baby cry about fighting games.
Wake up EX ball passes through the throw. That doesn't happen in Street Fighter.
That just doesn't happen in Street Fighter. It can't happen. Because I dictate the rules of what can and cannot happen.
Players are Street Fighter. I'm playing a good one. Yeah, I'm waiting.
You're getting your ass obliterated, bro.
These players suck. This fucking that was complete lucky nonsense. Complete utter luck. And again,
dude, you're
I'm
getting
trying
your
to figure out
ass
the best
blasted
combo.
the way Diddy ass blasts the people he forced to go to his parties. Bro, did you guys hear about what Diddy has actually done? God, Tipster needs to go away forever, bro. Okay, so a little lore about myself. I became a detractor, right? Not because of DSP, not because of Rich from Review Tipples USA, right? I became a detractor because of one fat man named Tipster. So there we were talking about politics, right? And he tried to convince people that there was no evidence that doctors were hiding the fact that children were being transitioned without the parents' knowledge. And he got really angry at me because I brought up the fact that Matt Walsh actually proved that they were hiding the fact that children were being transitioned without the knowledge of the parents, right? And he just went off on me. And after that day, I started detracting Tipster, right? Because you're not about to push misinformation and bullshit on my watch, bro. I ain't gonna let it happen. If I can say something, I'm gonna say something, you know? Because it's proven. These doctors are doing some horrific shit behind the scenes, and it's no different than what they did with fucking all types of other drugs, dude. Look at what they did with fentanyl. And you're going to sit there and tell me that they're not going to try and indoctrinate an entirely new group of people into a new realm of drugs, bro? Get the fuck out of here. It's their MO. It's what they know. I just can't take that type of stupidity.
Right now, and I can't
but that's
a
little lore about
two
myself.
low jabs, but I can't get the second low jab to combo.
You know? And that's not even me agreeing with anything that Matt Walsh has done. It's like if you present proof, the proof should exist independently of who proved it. Right? If Hitler proved the theory of relativity, him being an absolute Nazi that called for the genocide of people doesn't disprove the fact that there is that the theory of relativity is true. An object in motion stays in motion. That's irrefutable proof. Or that's irrefutably true. Excuse me. You know? You don't get to pick and choose what the truth is because you don't like who's presenting what the truth is. You get me? The truth is the truth regardless of who's saying.
You can't do two low
It's
shorts
fucking
into
stupidity.
it. It doesn't work.
Fuck
The
you,
standing short
tipster,
doesn't always
you
work
dork.
either, so I gotta keep practicing and I gotta try to optimize the electricity. I actually am facing another Blanca. Can you believe it? A Blanca mirror match. In the stupidest outfit in the game.
That's... Dude, why is it stupid? Because they like it and you don't? Hold on.
Can't block.
Shit. Alright, we'll watch a little bit more of Phil. It's a mouth drooler outfit. The law? What look?
Wrong one. Gotta do short Blanca ball. Right. I did EX up ball. Give me nothing.
I will never finish the law.
You can't handle the law. LTG, bro, he has some of the dumbest comebacks, bro.
Great.
Yeah, we could watch that at some point today. If not on this stream, the next one. For sure. Because I do have to do some shit here in a little bit.
Right.
So we'll go for about another half hour, I think. The entire playlist? Fuck yeah, bro. We'll watch it. If not today, you know the next stream we'll for sure watch it. I always try and... Okay, we'll do a stream that's not about Phil next time. But this time we're watching fighting games.
For some reason, I don't know.
Oh shit, I got it. Sweet.
Wow. Okay. Cold drive impact.
I've been trying to get some first prints. Alright, bro. You be back later tonight. We'll watch it. I promise. But anyway. Sorry. I've been reading a lot of Superman. And I've been trying to get some first prints of the Reign of the Supermen. And I just got one. It's in his regeneration suit. Dan Jurgens. Nice. For sure. Alright. Tonight? Shit, I don't know. It will probably be before 6. Or around 6:15. 6:45, something like that. In between there, yeah, 6:15, 6:45 sometime tonight. I mean, I don't have shit to do today.
That's gonna
other
hurt.
than the stuff I have to take care of after the stream, which is just some house cleaning. I gotta do the dishes, dude. And take out
Alrighty
the
then.
trash and mop the floor.
That's gonna hurt.
You know, just random stuff that you have to take care of on your day off, you know.
James Woods, are you intentionally trying to be obnoxious? Because, like, it's working, just so you know.
His name is James
Your
Goddamn
your
Woods,
comments
you
here in chat are pretty
dipshit.
stupid.
Alright,
Just so you know.
what is your name?
You see you tonight, Gary.
James Woods? It's James Woods. Blah, 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 blah.
Jade, I know what you're saying. He says, I mean, I just missed Street Fighter, right? Because you haven't been around for a while. I haven't played it that much. You know, I haven't consistently been playing Street Fighter recently. After the Bison best stream I ever did, which is the one you missed, then I played some Dalsim and Honda, both of which went really well. I got higher ranking points with them. And haven't really done much since.
Oh, I'm also launching another channel called Raw to You Streams, where I'm just gonna be restreaming RTU. It's gonna be
death on earth, bro. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna probably be sleeping every time he comes on because that guy is fucking boring. Oh my god, he's boring. I'll probably have a game going or something. But yeah.
Okay, every single hit counters me, right? Dude, are you shitting me? Every single hit is a counter hit now. Dude, oh my god. Every single hit is a counter hit. Right. And he wins. Mash, jab, desperation, and he wins the fight. These are the worst players online. They seriously are. They're the worst fucking players you could find, man. He didn't even win. He didn't even win. Oh my god. Right.
Oh shit, I don't even have a fucking a tab open for it. Oops.
That was a parry. You suck. Right, mash throw.
Wow. Watch time is going up, guys. I appreciate you very much.
Mash jab. You fucking scrub online button mashers. What a fucking idiot. Headbutt, jab, scrub.
Dude, I want to do a stream of online Mortal Kombat. I'd love to play people in the community.
Mash jab.
I like that.
What the fuck? This guy is terrible. Are you kidding? Hold level 3. Hope it beats the ball.
It did, didn't it?
Terrible player.
Beat you, didn't it?
It's so funny.
Man, I love fighting
scrubs.
games.
He fucking just sits there headbutting it as a level 3 super. Get the fuck.
I'm not by any means saying I'm good at them, but I love fighting games.
Out of here.
I really do.
He's so lucky I'm rusty.
He's so lucky I'm rusty.
That was level 1. That was level 1. 2 level 1 supers in a row. Can't get them out.
So, when I started streaming more, my dog got super jealous because I would put up a gate so he couldn't get in the office when I was streaming. And he would sit there and he would whine and he would whine and he would whine. So I decided one day just to go out and get him a circle bed that has like an indent in the middle so he could lay under the desk, right? Now, I don't know what came over this dog, but he never wants to leave it. He'll sleep in there all day, all night. He wants to take his food to his bed. He wants to take his toys there. I don't know. But it's honestly one of the sweetest things. Because this is where I am when I'm home. You know? So I think it's just he wants to be where I am. He wants to be where I'm at. You know? And I think it's just the most adorable thing. I don't know why I shared that, but I just thought I'd pass that on.
Wow, what a great player. What a great player.
What a great
great
player.
online scrub.
What a
Can't
great
do anything
online
if my moves don't
scrub.
come out. That was level 1 super.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be it for the day, or for now. I have some things I need to do, some things I need to take care of. I will be on later tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Y'all come out and you watch this slop with me. You talk with me. You bullshit with me. You play games and all that stuff, guys. I really appreciate you. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I will see you later tonight. Thank you for